Right then, lads and lasses, how we doing, and welcome back to a live watch-along. Honestly, I hope this is just working first of all, because last time, for some random reason, the live watch-along against Burnley completely crashed. But honestly, after that game, I literally searched up around 2 hours worth of research, figuring out how to make sure the stream does not ever crash or anything like that. But look, nevertheless, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, everyone. And it's good to be back. The last time we'd done an actual live watch-along, and it went through fantastically and perfectly, was over a month ago now. That was Fulham. I can't even remember what the score was in that game. Was it a 1-0 through Bruno or something like that? It might have been. Honestly, my memory is absolutely terrible. But look, it's Man United away. We go to Old Trafford, the swimming pool, what it is nowadays. But look, seriously, it actually will be a very hard job today. But of course, as always, we'll take a look at the lineups. And I don't know what Erik ten Hag is doing with Manchester United. I can't figure out what he's went with, because there's not a singular striker in that team. Are they actually wanting to defend for the whole 90 minutes and somehow not try and let Newcastle get just a point? I don't know what's going on, so let's not just mess around. Let's get straight into it. That's the Manchester United one. We'll quickly go through the Newcastle United one, because I'm pretty sure most people would have seen it by now. But of course, Martin Dubravka in goal. Some people were saying that they thought Nick Pope was going to be back. Unfortunately, he's not. Fingers crossed for Brentford, though. Eddie Howe kind of lied to us there. He said quite a while ago that Nick Pope would have been back for early April. It's past early April now. Martin Dubravka in goal, though, look, nevertheless, even though he used to play for Manchester United, he's not the worst goalkeeper in the world, but yet again, he has been very shaky recently. It's not his actual goalkeeping ability, it's his sort of communication, all that sort of stuff. What you would expect a goalkeeper just to genuinely have. Kieran Trippier at right back, that's certainly another welcoming back. But also, as you can see, of course, since Kieran Trippier is starting at right back, and there's no Tino at left back because of young Lewis Hall, who certainly deserves to start there, Tino Livramento is not in the squad, ladies and gentlemen. He's been named out for the rest of the season. It's not been confirmed why, but my biggest guess is, and I think what it quite obviously is, to why he's out for the season, is that he had a previous ankle injury where he didn't play against Tottenham Hotspur, or he might have came on for the last 5 minutes. He has missed a fair few games through this recent ankle injury, so I believe that's what Eddie Howe said to him. Look, you've got the Euros coming up, you could be in contention for that, so just get yourself fit for the rest of the season. We should get the job done, yeah, with Kieran Trippier back, so I kind of think that's what Eddie Howe has said to Tino Livramento. We've got Anthony Gordon in, fantastic. Alexander Isak, you lot were saying to me, will Isak start today? I said I thought he would. That's proper Eddie Howe mind games there. But also no Callum Wilson in the whole lineup yet again. He's becoming a proper liability now, Callum Wilson. Undeniably and undoubtedly a fantastic goal scorer. One of the best strikers we've had, apart from Alexander Isak, the best striker since Shearer probably. He's unbelievable, undoubtedly yet again. He knows where the back of the net is. But these injuries now, man, oh my god, they're actually getting annoying. What was he out for? 3 months with a torn pec. He comes back for 60 minutes and he's out for 2 more games. It genuinely is becoming really, really annoying now. But nevertheless, Kraft, Hall, Jacob Murphy, Ellie Anderson, Dan Burn, Sean Longstaff, he was never getting dropped. Bruno, and on the bench, Nick Pope's there, Big Paul Dummett, Fabian Shaw, Joe Linton, Matt Ritchie, Harvey Barnes, Miguel Almiron, Joe White, and Alex Murphy. Now, on to Manchester United, which yet again, like I did say, I'm going to get it up on the screen now. It just surprises. I don't know what he's going for here. Andre Onana in goal. Okay, he's been starting there all season. Oh my god, remember the start of the season that he had? Oh my god, he's getting absolutely petrified in goal every single game. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Not been on the best of form recently, but I really do like Wan-Bissaka, honestly. Proper one-on-one defender. Casemiro at the back, by the way. A centre-back partnership with Johnny Evans. If you haven't been watching Manchester United recently, lads and lasses, they have been so leaky. Honestly, don't understate how bad they've been as a centre-back duo. I believe Casemiro was might have been 20 yards away from his defensive line playing the opposition team on side. Honestly, I don't know. I know they haven't got any other alternatives, but at the minute, it's very leaky. And obviously, with Alexander Isak up top, I'm looking to cause some problems out on Newcastle United, certainly are. Diego Diallo, who will be on the left, Kobbie Mainu, Sofian Amrabat, who I actually don't think is a bad player, but some Manchester United fans have said that he's not a good player whatsoever. Has been on good form from, in my personal opinion. I can't say anything because I haven't watched him that many times this season. Amad Diallo on the left or right, which Of course, he is a former Sunderland player as well. Scott McTominay, Alejandro Garnacho and Bruno Fernandes, who of course know Newcastle United's look. Missed like the last 6 games, comes back for this very decisive game between Man United and Newcastle United today. But look, lads, there's not a single striker in that team. Like, I don't know what they're going to... Obviously, they're going 4 at the back. And then it's probably 3 in midfield with Mainu, Sofian Amrabat, and McTominay. And then it's Garnacho and Diallo. And either... Is that Bruno Fernandes playing as a false 9? Nevertheless, look, we're going to take a look, as always, at your chats in the comments. So let's just quickly get it up on my screen. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you can, please hit that like button, because as always, I really, really do appreciate it. So let's read your chats, lads and lasses. What's your score prediction for today? Of course, we'll always start off with that. What is your score prediction for this game? While you are writing yours in now, I'm going to say, because it's just a Newcastle United game to sort of bottle, so to speak, we'll always just do ourselves over in these big moments where we need a result, like a Carabao Cup final. I'm going to say 1-0 to Newcastle United. I think it'll be someone like Lewis Hall or Kieran Trippier to get that. I don't know, I just think it's going to be... Newcastle will be the better team in the game. I just think Man United, you can never write them off, as much as I hate saying it because I don't like them whatsoever. If they get one chance, look, let's be real, the Man United, they're going and scoring the rubbish, the most scummiest, the scrappiest goal possible. They're going to go and do it. Right, let's take a look at your score predictions today, lads. Oh, wait 1 second, lads. I'm just quickly sorting the top bit out here. Right, Thomas Short says 2-1 to Newcastle United. Hello, Liv. Nice to see you as always. Good evening, Kurt, mate. Hope you're all well. And we can't say what it is on the stream, but it is working fine. Yes, it is. I don't see us losing, to be honest. Both Man U and Spurs have looked terrible. I'm saying 3-1 to the Mags. Says 2 next. Jake says 4-0 to Newcastle. Look, let's be real, lads. It's fair to say a fair few people are confident going into this game. And actually, I know yet again, I'll say it 110 times, and you all know as well, it's Newcastle United's sort of chance to chuck this game in our own face. But I don't believe we will. Honestly, I don't believe we will. Volta says 4-1 to Newcastle United. Ellie says 4-3 to Newcastle United. 3-2 says Ian McKenna to Newcastle, of course. 3-2 to Newcastle, says Mason. 3-1 says Jack. Can't believe we've started Murphy over Barnes. Well, in my opinion, mate, Harvey Barnes does not start on the right-hand side. It's got to be Jacob Murphy, unfortunately, who I would also have ahead of Miggy Almiron at the minute as well. I think Jacob Murphy, he could do nothing for 90 minutes, but when he whips a ball in, oh my God, it's straight on Alexander Isak's feet, and it's one of the best crosses we'll ever see. Honestly, what a pass off the ball Jacob Murphy is, but his all-round game, let's be real, it's not the best whatsoever, is it? 4-3, oh, I've already read that one, sorry. 1-0, hard win, says Kairos, that's what I'm saying as well, mate. K says 3-1 to Newcastle. 2-1 says Brooke. I feel like Gordon will score bang. I don't know why, but I don't think Gordon is that type of guy to score like outside of the box absolute screamers. I don't know why, I just don't think he is that guy. He's sort of, you know, the hard-working grafter who just places the ball in the back of the net absolutely beautifully. I don't think he's that type of guy like to absolutely Gerrard or Shearer the ball back into the net. I have to agree, Murphy's look the best out of the three. Bonds look shocking. The thing is with Harvey Barnes, ladies, and I don't want to say this, by the way, I'm not sort of trying to create a conversation up here or say, ooh, Harvey Barnes isn't working out at the minute. All I'm going to say is, of course, look, I believe he'll have a fantastic season next season, but let me know your thoughts on this. I hope Harvey Barnes isn't becoming like is the phrase like a one-trick pony where he can only have one sort of thing in his locker as a player. All I'm saying from Harvey Barnes at the minute is staying on that left-hand side and waiting for the ball to come to him, angling himself so he's turned this way and shooting with his right into the right-hand side. That's all I'm saying from Harvey Barnes at the minute, but I don't want to put too much speculation on that because he is a fantastic player next season. He will certainly be on form, but I don't know, it might be something to look out for, but fingers crossed it's not. I mean, look, Eddie Howe knows what he's doing if he's buying someone for £40 million. I think Eddie Howe has a very... look, sometimes we might question his substitutions and all that sort of stuff, but buying players, I think Eddie Howe knows exactly what he's doing. Lads and lasses, look, like I was saying, if you haven't already, please do hit the like button. Honestly, I haven't done these in a while, so we need to get it to absolutely everyone. So if you can, please do hit it. I really do appreciate it, as always, and it's a big game, isn't it? We need everyone in this one. It is genuinely an absolutely massive game. Liv says 2-1 to Newcastle United. Sarah says 3-2 to Newcastle United. This is... Right, I'm not going to read what you said there, but you basically said it's not going to be a good game with all the injuries. Look, to good credit to Manchester United as well, they have had their fair share of injuries, to be fair to them. Oh, I don't even want to sing the praises, man. Honestly, I cannot stand that club. But oh, Jacob, lad, you don't have to. Thank you very much, Jacob, mate, with the £1.99. Some boy, Jacob, lad. Honestly, he's actually... And, He's the only Liverpool fan I like. He's one of my personal mates. He supports Liverpool, so we'll just get a W Jacob in the chat just for once, right? It's the only time we'll ever praise a Liverpool fan. Apart from that, lads, you can get gone, you know what I mean? So W Jacob, if you can, please, lads. Cheers for that, Jacob. I do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Josh, would you have started Joe Linton? Honestly, with our current situation and injuries, if Joe Linton was... If he was below, I know obviously this is hard to estimate because we know nothing to the medical team or all that sort of stuff, but if he was 85% fit today, of course we'll not know exactly what that means in any sort of terms, I would have started him. This is a perfect game for Joe Linton to play in. When you've got a sort of a weak midfield, maybe apart from Scott McTominay, who has been on form recently, Mainu, who of course he has been fantastic this season, not as good as people are hyping him up as, by the way, but he has been good this season. He's still a young player though, still developing, and of course Sofian Amrabat, not the best midfielder whatsoever, had a very good season with Fiorentina in the Serie A, and of course World Cup with Morocco as well. But in this Man United team where I don't know what it is, players just go to Man United and Man United just does Man United things to them. So Joe Linton would have been absolutely sort of tailor-made for this game in my opinion. But look, Eddie Howe obviously wants to rest him for Brentford, and I think that's crossed he can play against them as well, where he scored there last season. Actually, who scored away at Brentford last season? Was it Joe Linton? Was it Joe Willock? Wait, I can't remember the score. I can remember Joe Willock scoring, but I can remember Alexander Isak's definitely scoring like a nice little outside the box shot from a Callum Wilson pass. Joe Willock may have been the season before, actually. Josh, opinions on us basically winning 4 Premier Leagues in a row. Jake is a Manchester City fan. My opinion on Man City winning 4 leagues in a row. Just get out of the league, man. Honestly, it's so no. The Premier League will be much better when Newcastle United are in their sort of Man City phase, if you know what I mean. I know Liverpool, Arsenal, they can kind of compete with yous, but when Newcastle United get their act together, I mean, look, we're fifth of all that injuries and all that sort of stuff. Being hit with Europe for the first time in 20 plus years, or the Champions League, I should say, for the first time in 20 plus years. First time in Europe in what? 11 years maybe. That was a 2013-14 Europe campaign, or might be in 11-12 or 12, honestly I can't remember. I think it was under Big Pod. So 2-1 or 3-2 says Thomas Short, and 2-1 Johnny Evans is it, says Mercury Sands. Fair enough. Love it, Jacob, mate. Thank you very much, bro. Think Sean Longstaff will score tonight? Honestly, I've been so critical of Sean Longstaff, but if he could score tonight, honestly, lad, sign a 10-year deal. We need the win tonight. That's all I'm saying. Hi, Josh. I love you, man. You're so good and such a loyal fan. I watch your vids every day, and I reckon 3-1. Well, thank you very much for that nice message, mate. I really, really do appreciate it, as I do with all the nice messages and sort of stuff. Honestly, lads, I swear down, I went to the Newcastle United under-21s game yesterday, which I was going to put it... Oh, I've actually got some things to show you on the screen before the game finishes as well, so stay tuned for that before I quickly tell you this. I went to the Newcastle United's under-21s game yesterday at St James's Park. I think they played like Blythe Town or something in the... I think it was in like a Northumberland Senior Cup or something like that. Sorry, I was just sorting my slipper out. And honestly, lads, I tried to go to the toilet. I think I got a photo with like 40 people on the spot and signed about 10 things. So I couldn't be more grateful for stuff like that. Honestly, it actually made us really, really happy. So I do appreciate for all your support and all that sort of stuff. I seriously do. Very satisfying until they beat us in the Carabao Cup. Your manager. Oh, right, okay. Josh, how do I donate? I'm not going to tell you that, mate, because I don't force people to donate. That's, we're just here for a laugh and all that sort of stuff. I don't force people to donate whatsoever. If you seriously want to, just search up how to donate, but obviously I'll never ever force you to do that, because you can watch it for free anyways. Excited Trippier being back? Of course I am. But yeah, I do kind of agree with you as well. I was thinking that with Tino being out, has Trippier have kind of coming straight away and, go from the get-go. But to be fair, he did get a fair few minutes. I think he might have got just a couple of minutes at the end of that Brighton game at St James's Park, final home game of the season. Wow, Mercury with the £1, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that, mate. Honestly, lads, never mind the donations, honestly, the likes, the subscribes, the comments, all that sort of stuff. You know I appreciate absolutely everything. And Warjack with a £5 as well. Lads, he's absolutely killing it. Mercury Sands and Warjack. Lads, can we get a W Mercury and a W Jack in the chat as well, please? Honestly, I really do appreciate that, lads. Thank you very much. You know you can watch it for free, but of course, I always really do appreciate that stuff. So that's what, 6, 7. That's £8.99. Right, lads, I think you've just sorted us out a doner kebab wrap with chips and garlic and a cherry coke after the game. So thank you so much for that. It's going to a good cause. No, I'm joking. Actually, to be fair, that's actually a good shout. And Jack with the £9.99 as well, lads. What's going on here? Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Right, what's that just got us now? If that's a doner kebab wrap with chips and garlic, what can I get for... I might get a carrot cake. I might get some double cream and... might get like a bag of Skittles or something. Actually, no, I'll get a bag of Marlins. No, I'm joking. But W, Jack, honestly, lads, Jack, Mercury Sands, the other Jack, and Jacob, I really do appreciate it all. Can we get another W, Jack, in the chat as well, lads? Thank you so much. You know it's completely unnecessary, and I'll never force you to do that. But of course, I always do appreciate it, as I do with absolutely everything. So, thank you very much, lads. But what I wanted to show you, ladies and gentlemen, is something on the screen, which is a big announcement, not just for Newcastle United, but in the Premier League as well. So, seriously, I mean this as well, by the way, I'll probably end up making a full-on video about it. The Premier League has come to a conclusion that next season all Premier League clubs, all of the 20 Premier League clubs, even including the likes of Ipswich Town, who are coming up, have the chance to vote if they want VAR scrapped from the Premier League next season. What it has to happen, right, I'll quickly get it up on the screen actually. I think I might have the actual source to what I can quickly show you. But this is real, by the way, I'm not joking here. I'll quickly get it up. Image 2, we'll just call it that. Right. Do I have it on here? Because this is big news, by the way. Many people have been wanting to get rid of VAR, so this is kind of our opportunity to do something here. Right, lads, I don't think... Let's try one more time. This is actually like something that could heavily impact Newcastle United, with of course the amount of bad decisions we get going our way and all that sort of stuff. Alright, I think I've got it here. Surely this should work. This should work now. Alright, for some reason it doesn't want to work. Okay, nevertheless, like I was saying, Newcastle United and all other Premier League clubs, I'll just quickly delete this little property thing. I forgot how you do it, actually. I haven't been on these live watch-alongs in ages. Next season, we're going to have to do one for every single game. But honestly, lads, it's... Jack with another... Jesus Christ, Jack, you don't have to do that, you know, lad. I do appreciate that, but bloody hell, thank you very much, lad. Jesus Christ. You don't have to do this, you know, lads, but honestly, thank you so much. Like I was saying though, thank you very much, Jack, yet again. All of the Premier League clubs will have the chance to get rid of VAR next season. Now, in my opinion, just get rid of it. But also at the same time, it's the referees who do need looked at as well. I mean, they are the ones making the wrong calls. Do you know what I mean? It's not actually the VAR in itself, it's the referees that need improved on and all that sort of stuff. So if that could be done before VAR, then it would be a lot better. But oh my god, thank you so much, lads. I really do appreciate that. Josh, you should try and stream at the stadium. First of all, I think you get kicked out for that. I know I show speed on it at Man City, but second of all, the signal at St James's Park's absolutely terrible, so that's a non-starter for every single reason. But honestly, lads, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And of course, like someone said, where is it? Where is it, lads? I seen someone say... There it is. JGNUFC said it, so I'll pin that. Everybody, like the live now, because we need to get everyone back in for such a big game and what this is. I'm surprised. Well, to be fair, it is on Sky Sports. That's probably why people aren't. But of course, however, they're going to miss the Geordie Josh celebrations and all that sort of stuff for a team that I absolutely despise. You know what I mean, lads? So, oh, wait 1 second. Something's just come out. Is this a... Alright, I've just seen something on Twitter, lads. That's my bad. Just my good pal Jacob. Old Trafford is falling down. Da 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 da. Ten Hag is a clown. Da 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 da. Actually, no. What's the better one? Is it that one, like the original one? We say, "Geordie boys are on the beers," or is it "Craffin Dermot at the back"? Da 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 da. Tino on the overlap. Da 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 da. Richie staying 10 more years. Da 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 da. Geordie boys are on the beers. Da 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 da. Honestly, what a chant that is, man. Lads, Jack, Sans, Mercury. Who else done that? Jacob, the other Jack. Thank you very much for that, honestly, lads. That was absolutely fantastic. I do appreciate that, of course. And Brighton has just kicked off with Chelsea as well, so I think that's in like the 6th minute now. That's a very big, decisive game. So what I'm going to do is put notifications on my phone, but I'm sure all of you will let me know in the chat as well. You know, what the scores will be in that game. I need to turn the notifications off in Newcastle as well. I always let myself down on that sort of stuff. I don't know why I always leave the notifications on. But, aye, lads, honestly, the importance of this game today, it can't be understated, can it? Oh my God. If we come away with 3 points here, which by the way, I think you might have seen it on TikTok, but if we even get a singular point today, that'll be the first time ever, and it'll be confirmed that the first time ever Newcastle United has finished above Manchester United in the Premier League's history. Of course, not just including the old Football League, but the Premier League history. How has that only come about now? Oh my God. 3-1 to the tune today, says Connor. Fingers crossed, mate. Tino 1, the Tino 1 is the best, like, in it. Craft and Dummett at the back, man. How did we rock up to Old Trafford, win 3-0 with, off the top of my head, no strikers in the whole squad? Anthony Gordon up front, Matthew Target, our, as of right now, third choice left back in centre midfield. We had Craft and Dummett at centre back, Dubravka in goal when we had Nick Pope available at the time. Who else was there? Trips wasn't playing, Tino was playing there, Lewis Hall was playing then, which by the way, them two players there, they were just coming into the team at that time. I can't remember who else we had in that game, but oh my God, we slapped them with D team, lads. Like, genuinely, that's like an under 21 level. That's a bit far, but you know what I mean. Oh my God, we absolutely tore them apart that game. Fingers crossed it can be the same as well. I'm seriously looking forward to this one. Like, honestly, I am. I don't know about you, lads. I don't know what your nerves and confidence is like, but for me personally, I don't know why I'm just feeling so confident. All you have to do against Manchester United is just show ambition and determination. Their club is just full of egomaniacs. The all egotistical who just play for 400 grand a week. They're not bothered with your Eric Ten Hags and your Glazers and all that sort of stuff. They're just getting the wage, bang, they're off to Dubai the next week. But Newcastle United, I tell you what, we're all about intensity, getting in every single tackle, which fingers crossed, we can absolutely blow them away with today. Hi Josh, remember me off TikTok. I do, Roman, mate. And 4-0, come on the tune. Come on the boys, come on. Do you know what it is? I'm going to put the Brighton and Chelsea game on now while we're waiting, even though it's like 6 minutes. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not doing any sort of football stuff before the game. It's a big one, lads. We can't be risking this one, you know. It seriously is one. Liv Satia's confident. See you. That's another thing which I haven't said, lads. I am going to the England game at St James's Park when England take on Bosnia and Herzegovina, just in a friendly, which is the first time in 21 or 26 years that England's actually played at St James's Park. I think the last time was in a Euro qualifiers against Azerbaijan, maybe. Honestly, I mean, I wasn't born then. You can't blame us if I've got that wrong there, lads. But I will be at that game, and it'll be my first ever England game. So if I can, I'll get a matchday vlog done for that. Oh, and also something which I haven't told you is the matchday vlogs. They're going to be very different from now on because I have to move seats next season. Of course, if you all watch the matchday vlogs, you all know that I sit in level 7 because, of course, if I'm looking forward to the camera right now, you've got the view of Newcastle, you've got the pitch there, and then of course you've got the away fans there. I've got to move because in the level 7, which is classed as the family enclosure, when I turn 18, I'm kind of classed as a young person, 18 to 21, so I have to move to, I think it's either the Leazes or anywhere where there is availability. So I will keep you updated on that because the matchday vlogs, they're going to be a bit different from now on. Fingers crossed there's no like granddads in front of us that are like, son, you can't record us. Yeah, get away, mate. I am recording. Who you? No, I'm joking. But fingers crossed there is no one like that. I don't know where I'm sitting for that Bosnia and Herzegovina game at St James's Park, but when I do get my tickets, because they haven't arrived yet, of course, I will certainly let you all know. W. Josh, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. It was 2-0 World Cup qualifying victory over Azerbaijan. That's that ball knowledge coming into play there, you know. I don't mess about with me football, lads. In 2005, that's what it is. What did you think of relegating Sheffield United? At the time, I was thinking it was good, but realistically thinking back on it now, it is a bit sham that you relegate a team, like, isn't it, lads? Also, like, if you haven't already, lads, we seriously do need to beat the record. So, of course, if you can, please do hit that, pardon me, like button if you can, because I really, really do appreciate it. Try and go to the Gallagher. Do you know what it is? That it would be a good view. Certainly, it would be a good view. But I don't think that Gallagher's actually good for atmosphere, you know. Like, of course, the Gallagher corner is arguably the best for atmosphere in the whole of the ground. It probably is as well, even though I've sat in level 7 for quite a long time. But the full main stand of the Gallagher, like, excluding both the safe standing corner and the strawberry corner, the Gallagher in itself, I don't actually think it's that good for atmosphere. But then again, saying that, the Leazes isn't the best at all. So I kind of guess, with having a season ticket, I guess what I get what I'm given. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be bothered choosing anyways, as long as I've got a guaranteed season ticket for next season yet again. When we get to Europe, this is what we're saying. Come on, do you want Luton to stay up? Luton's not staying up. I know it's not mathematically done. I mean, if they beat, I can't remember who they're playing, but if they beat the next team that they're playing 13-0, then they stay up. But it obviously means that they are going down. But I would love Luton to stay up. It's kind of like a team who have that attitude, which, you know, they never give up attitude, which I do really like in the Premier League. That sort of team which you do want in the Prem, do you know what I mean? Rather than a Bournemouth or a... who else? A Bournemouth or a Norwich. Actually, to be fair, I quite like Norwich, but you know what I mean? These clubs who have... or a Fulham, do you know what I mean? A club who has no sort of productivity to the Premier League. For Newcastle United, at least, of course, from a fan perspective, certainly. There should be Isak Prime. Josh, who's your favourite player when we have a full squad? That man right there, big Sandro Tonali. Most of you all know I absolutely adore that guy. Just my luck to get a favourite player, and he goes and gets banned for 8 months, by the way. Or 9 months, or whatever it was. But lads, it's 2 minutes till Newcastle United kick off in one of their biggest games, or arguably one of the biggest games in our Premier League history. I know I did say that on the TikTok video today, and it would be as well. We're playing at Old Trafford against kind of a very big rival of Newcastle United, Manchester United, in terms of qualifying for European football. We've got to get something out of the game. It's an absolutely massive one, lads. Seriously, it is. Thank you so much for everyone hitting the thumbs up button, by the way. The game is about to start, so of course the timer will start and all that sort of stuff. Come on, boys. I'm looking forward to this one, you know. Seriously, I genuinely am. Who do you want to win the league? Arsenal or Manchester City? If I had to choose, it would be Man City. Honestly, I know Man City's won it, or just about to win it 4 times in a row, but I can't stand Arsenal fans just being so like adamant they're getting Alexander Isak or Bruno Guimaraes, when, let's be real, lads, you're absolutely not. You know what I mean? So like adamant they're getting Alexander Isak. If FFP come knocking, who you selling, Josh? Honestly, mate, if someone said, are you selling yourself, Alexander Isak or Bruno G, I'd give myself up and just sell myself to, I don't know, I'd sell myself to Arsenal Football Club for £200 million. I'd give away all of my content creation, all that sort of stuff, just so you could enjoy Bruno and Alexander Isak at Newcastle United. No, but I'm not answering that question. That's a proper trick question, because someone will record it and say, oh, he wants Alexander Isak sold, you know what I mean? But aye, lads, it should be starting very, very soon, and I can't wait either. I cannot wait. I have a weird feeling next season will be the best of Newcastle history, says Riley. It could well be, mate. I mean, let's be real. Our best Premier League our best Premier League season in history of the Premier League is finishing second, so you never know, lad. You never know. I can't see we're finishing second, like, but I can see we're certainly finishing top 4 as well. I'm so confident that we will finish top 4 next season. I mean, look at it right now. We are just about 6 with all the injuries. Managing Europe for the first time. We're going to bring in new faces and all that sort of stuff. Lads, we're going to do very, very good, and we have done very well this season. I think we've kind of underestimated how great we have done this season. Just about to kick off here, lads. Come on, boys. We need something big here. Casemiro and Johnny Evans at the back. Oh, my God. I'm looking forward to this one. That is all I'm saying, lads and lasses. There's big Alexander Isak, of course. Got subbed off in the last game with a suspected illness. Callum Wilson also missing this game. Not in the squad at all with an illness. Whether he's injured, we do not know. But however, lads, this has got to be something big here. It's got to be something big. It's about to kick off at Old Trafford. Good luck, Sadiq, mate. You're the only Man United fan that I can actually tolerate. You're not a bad fan at all. Come on, boys. just about to kick off at Old Trafford for arguably one of the biggest games in Premier League history. Anyhow, I hope you've set up right. Yeah, Manchester United with no striker at all. Newcastle United with Trippier back in the lineup. Tino and Callum Wilson out through the whole squad. Alexander Isak's back in there. And of course, with Isak and Bruno in the squad, anything is possible at all. Alexander Isak is set to get us underway at Old Trafford. And as always, the referee's going to have his way in 10 minutes, aren't they? No, they're not. And it does happen straight away. Fair enough. Why does that never normally happen? Newcastle United have kicked off at Old Trafford, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, the boys. Big performance needed. Kieran Trippier on the ball already. Oh my god. It's great to see his face back in a black and white shirt, isn't it? And we're pressing already here, lads. Anthony Gordon's on the left-hand side. We're running at them already. Gordon gives it to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall in the box. We've got a good chance. Isak couldn't divert the header towards goal. But oh my god, we've nearly had a chance already. We've still got the ball as well, by the way. Just about on the right corner. Jacob Murphy whips one into the box. It's a very poor delivery. And Andre Onana picks up the ball. Wow, lads. Started off very, very well here already. I mean, of course, it is only 46 seconds in. I'm not going to say we're going to absolutely batter them. But I'm like what I'm saying here. In the past 5 or 6 games against Burnley, Sheffield United, Spurs, we've kind of let the opposition not dominate, but certainly take the game into their hands. And this one, it doesn't like we're doing that whatsoever. Kieran Trippier is all over Garnacho here, by the way. And Garnacho gives the ball straight to Isak. Kieran Trippier keeps it in. Isak's running past. He takes a shot with his weak foot. And it's quite a bit wide, we'll just say that. It's not the best shot from Alexander Isak whatsoever. It is on his unfavoured foot. But that's not the Alexander Isak we're kind of all know and love. Very good work by Kieran Trippier there, though. Alejandro Garnacho had the ball, and he kind of just got it dispossessed of him straight away without any real effort from Kieran Trippier. As always, lads, since I'm doing this now, since we're doing the live stream and all that sort of stuff now, if you can, please do hit the like button if you haven't already, and of course, if you are new, do subscribe. And then we'll get that little reminder going on at half time, as always. But it's time for the match, lads. It's time for the big one. Andre Onana hits it up from the goal kick, of course. BDB try to win it in the air. Trips gets there, though. He sends it long forward. Oh, my God. We don't need a Trippier injury in this game, by the way. If he was injured in this game, what's it going to be? Alex Murphy to go right centre-back and Emil Kraft to go right back. Oh my god, that's not something I really want to envision, lads and lasses. Kieran Trippier's getting into the thick of it here. He's got Kobe Mainu on his side now. Young Mainu gives it Amrabat, who switches it over the right-hand side. The former Malcolm Ahmed Diallo's on the ball now. That's someone I want to keep out of the game, by the way. If he scores against Newcastle United, being a former Sunderland player, and he actually is a pretty decent player, to be fair, the kid as well. If he does, though, oh my god, we will never hear the end of it. Well done by Emil Kraft there, though, just to pick up the ball. Honestly, I couldn't tell if that was Emil Kraft or Elliot Anderson there. Yet again, well done by Emil Kraft there. And it's going to be a free kick for Newcastle United. Jacob Murphy just pulled down by Kobe Mainu, I believe that was. I couldn't exactly see there. There was around 3 Manchester United players around him at that moment in time. But it's going to be a free kick for Newcastle, yeah. Played back to Big Dan Burn. Emil Kraft with the ball now. How are Emil, son? Is that going to be enough? It's another free kick for Newcastle. Won by Jacob Murphy yet again, right in the middle of the park. This has been a pretty shaky start from Man United, I must say. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves at the minute, but very shaky from Manchester United. Fingers crossed. This can be exactly what happens throughout the whole game as well. Sent back to a defence. Anthony Gordon pulling in there. Pulling in quite wide there, actually. Ball given straight to Casemiro on Man United's defence. And he plays a terrible ball straight to Elliot Anderson, who gives it to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy, lovely ball through with Isak. He's got... Oh, he had Gordon with him there. That was a beautiful chance for Anthony Gordon. And what a tackle that is. I believe that's by Diallo there. Oh my god, what a tackle from the Man United defender. Newcastle United were through there as well. Oh my god. Very, very bad mistake from Casemiro, by the way. Nearly give Newcastle United a absolutely fantastic chance. Oh my god, lads. Keep this up and we will absolutely batter these. It was Amrabat who made that challenge, by the way. It wasn't actually Diogo Dalot. But, oh my god. Come on, boys. Let's keep this up. Mon Dubravka with the ball now absolutely sends Bruno Fernandes, who it does look like he's actually kind of playing, is a number 9 false striker, cam 10 so to speak. He's not playing as a full-on striker because of course he's not a natural one, but Anthony Gordon is on the left hand side here now, gives it to Bruno G. Elliot Anderson's with the ball, Lewis Hall's with him. Very good tackle there, by the way, very good tackle by Scott McTominay on Bruno J. Newcastle United do still have the ball though. Kieran Trippier tries to send it to Jacob Murphy, but unfortunately he just can't. Still have the ball though. Thrown for Newcastle United here. Kieran Trippier. Trippier into Isak. Come on Isak, some moment of magic here. Please lad, please. Sent back to Newcastle United's defence. Big Dan Burn on the ball. Gives it to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall's dropping quite nicely in this 3-back. Honestly, I can cut Lewis Hall so much credit recently, by the way. What a player he is. Emil Kraft back to Sean Longstaff. Gives it to Trips. Yet again, fantastic to see Trippier back in that black and white shirt, isn't it? Lovely little ball there from Emil Kraft. Jacob Murphy. Alexander Isak's made his run perfectly there. He hasn't given it. And Jacob Murphy waited way too long to give that ball to Alexander Isak there. But nevertheless, Bruno's won the ball back. He's got Elliot Anderson with him and he's on the ball now. On that left-hand side's Gordon. He's got Anderson and Hall with him. We've got quite nice numbers here in attack Newcastle. Lewis Hall gives it to Gordon. Just loses the ball then. What a tackle by Bruno that is. I thought that was a free kick there. Never mind. Newcastle United do have the ball. That was an absolutely fantastic tackle from Bruno. Anthony Gordon on the ball. Come on, lads. Let's make something out of this. We've absolutely battered them so far. And I'm not getting too ahead of myself because I know what this club is like. But Trippier tries to whip one through to Longstaff. Longstaff against Mainu. And it's going to be a corner for Newcastle United. First corner of the game goes to Newcastle. And of course, Newcastle United's first corner. Big Dan Burn's in there. I'm telling you now, Big Dan Burn leaps like a salmon. And that's exactly how we're going to score. Yeah, I don't actually believe he will. Fingers crossed he can, mind. Oh my God. But, however, boys, corner, yeah, it'll be Trippier. Actually, will it be Trippier to take? Because Gordon, while Trippier has been injured, has been taking some good free kicks, and it is Kieran Trippier to take the corner. It's going to be sent in by our captain on the... I thought I seen Big Dan Burn with it there, but it is going to be sent in by our captain on the day, Kieran Trippier. He sends it in. It's going to be met by Big Dan Burn, and it's back in the area. Elliot Anderson just couldn't get there. It's met by absolutely no one. Casemiro heads it out, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka's driving with the ball now. Man United's got it in the defence quite coolly now. There's nothing to worry about for Manchester United here. Bruno Fernandes on the ball. He's creating something out of nothing. And when Bruno Fernandes is in this defensive area for Man United, they've got nothing up front. They've genuinely got absolutely nothing. Thank you very much for that team hype me. I really do appreciate that. Ball sent back to Andre Onana right now, the goalkeeper of Manchester United. And Johnny Evans as well. How is Johnny Evans playing for Manchester United in 2024? Oh my God. To be fair to him, he hasn't actually been bad, but there's a long ball sent through here. Scott McTominay's on the right-hand side, and it's a bad free kick to give away by Dan Burn. He has pulled his shirt there, to be fair to him. It's a poor free kick to give away by Big Dan Burn. Scott McTominay was running through, and Dan Burn's just pulled him back. No need for it, really. Absolutely no need for it, but I think it is a little bit soft from McTominay as well, to be fair. He did pull his shirt, but McTominay was looking for that every day of the week. He had no options on, so I think it's kind of what he was going for, wasn't it, lads? Corner to be taken here by the fake Bruno Fernandes, who is their captain on the day as well. Of course, all the captains on the set pieces here. Bruno Fernandes. Set to whip one in the box for Man United here. I wouldn't say it's shooting range, mind. It's more diagonal than it is central, to be fair. Refs blew his whistle. Fernandes sends it in. He's went for a shot there, and Dubravka's actually had to parry it out. That's not from a... Oh my God. Casemiro just went for an overhead kick, and thank God it was over. Hello, Jody Ashmead. Hope you're well, but... Ball sent in by Bruno Fernandes. Dubravka whips it out. Header by Sofyan Amrabat. And it fell very, very nicely and conveniently for Casemiro, who overhead kicked it. And it just went over the bar. Oh my God, if he went and scored an overhead kick there, it would have been absolute terror for Newcastle United to concede an overhead kick to someone who's been on so much bad form recently. But Newcastle United will take the goal kick from Martin Dubravka. Yeah, and he absolutely smashes it up, looking for Alexander Isak, and he finds him as well. He touches the ball down. Unfortunately, it goes straight to Garnacho, and the ball's one back off Elliot Anderson. Fantastically done by Anderson. Oh my God. Way too much power, way too much power. Absolutely brilliantly done by Elliot Anderson there. Nicked the ball off of Amrabat or Kobe Mainu, I believe it was there. And he just had to play a nice little pass through to Anthony Gordon. We were through with a chance and a very good chance of scoring. It was just way too much. Ball sent by Andre Onana, yeah. Flicked on by Diallo. And it's out for a throw-in for Manchester United. Kieran Trippier heads it to safety on the sideline. The chances are coming thick and fast for Newcastle, yeah, and you know a place like Old Trafford will have to take them chances because Man United are that team to get battered for 90 minutes. They get a chance, they'll score in the last minute, and oh my God, it's a very good ball sent through, and Dubravka's actually played as a sweeper. I don't believe what I'm saying through my eyes here, but Dubravka's just came out his box and actually done very, very well there. Alexander Isak loses possession. Kobe Mainu was running forward with the ball. Gives it to Garnacho on his left. Garnacho goes to whip one in, and it's met out by Emil Kraft. Very well done by the Swede there. There's another Swede chasing the ball, but his name's Alexander Isak, and it's not Emil Kraft at the minute. Sent back to Manchester United's goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Onana plays it through to Bruno Fernandes. Man United's midfield's very narrow at the minute. They've not got a lot going on whatsoever. Diallo on the ball, gives it to Kobe Mainu. I am a big fan of Kobe Mainu, by the way. I mean, he's not as good as people are saying, but he is a very good player for his age. Lovely turn by Bruno there, and it's going to be a free kick for Newcastle United. Bad tackle by Amrabat on Bruno. Just gets straight up and gets on with it. Bruno's give the free kick straight up. No, he hasn't. Yeah, so he give the free kick straight away, but the refs called for Bruno taking it too quickly. Anyways, I don't know what he was doing there. Thank you very much, Vids with Blair and Vids with Trin. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. The game's going very well for Newcastle at the minute. I don't want to speak too early because I've got a really bad sort of knowledge of speaking too early and us getting kind of bad, but we have done very, very well. Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that Nando's mirror. I do. Sean Longstaff on the ball now. He's running forward. He's got options here as well. What was that pass, man? Longstaff had about 3 or 4 chances there, lads, and he's just given it away straight away. Honestly, man. He had options to his right, his left, right in front of him, and he gives it to the hardest place possible, and it goes straight to a Manchester United player. Now they are breaking on the attack. Bruno Fernandes tries to whip it forward. Is that going to... Yes. Is it offside? No, it's not offside. Newcastle have the ball now. Sean Longstaff gives it to Isak. Isak to Bruno. And nicely played to Lewis Hall. What minute am I on? I am on exactly what the stream says. So I am on, as I'm speaking right now, 12 minutes and 51 seconds. Exactly. That's very nice in coordination with the stream, because normally the actual stream... Scott McTominay with the header there, and thankfully claimed by Martin Dubravka. But I am on the minute that it says right down below there. But yes, ball whipped in by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Scott McTominay, who looks like he's kind of playing as a striker as well, met the ball with his head, and it's straight at Martin Dubravka. No danger whatsoever. Terrible header, actually. Dubravka's looking to play it out straight away, and it's given straight back to Dubravka. Big Dan Burn on it now. How are Big Dan Burn, son? Lewis Hall clips the ball forward to Isak on that left-hand side. And it's just called for offside from the referee. That was a very nice ball from Lewis Hall. As per as well with this young lad. Honestly, he's been doing so well, young Lewis Hall, at the minute. I actually really do like Lewis Hall. What a player he is, man. But yes, offside. Manchester United have took the free kick already. It's Kobe Mainu with the ball right here. I tell you what, we've been the better team by miles. What's the word? We've astronomically, that's the word. We've astronomically been the better team. That's definitely the great word to use for it. But to be fair, then they have been creating some chances. 60% possession Newcastle United at the minute, which Newcastle fan from LA. Hello, Funksy. Nice to see you, mate. I always appreciate my overseas subscribers and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much for dropping in. But as I was saying, possession isn't something we normally, like, absolutely dominate. But look, 60-40, and we've definitely battered them with the shots. Shots, maybe not shots on target, we haven't had that many, but certainly with big chances and all that sort of stuff. Diallo hits one outside the box. Has to be saved by Martin Dubravka. Thank God Lewis Hall got a foot in there, and he has to clear as well. Unfortunately, straight to Mainu. He's going to look to whip it in the box for Man United. Bruno does that. He finds Mainu. And Big Dan Burn whips it out for a corner for Manchester United. Right. Pretty dangerous attack from Man United there. Newcastle do need to be worried now. That's their first proper attack of the game. Diallo, of course, yet again, the ex-Sunderland man. I pray he does not score today. Shoots from outside the box. Dubravka has to save. And Wan-Bissaka kind of nicks the ball off Lewis Hall, although Lewis Hall did get a foot onto it. Ball whipped in by Bruno Fernandes from the corner, and it's met by absolutely no one. Garnacho's got a free shot here, and it's miles wide. Miles wide of the post. Absolutely no danger at all. Martin Dubravka will take the goal kick, and it's still 0-0 with Brighton and Chelsea in the 31st minute, which, lads, Brighton, look, you give us a game at St James's Park. 2 of them time-wasting tactics you done at St James's Park at the Amex Stadium against Chelsea. Please, it's only fair if you do that, lads. But Martin Dubravka has took the goal kick, and it's with Man United's defence now. Amrabat on the ball. Gordon looking to press. Newcastle United going for... I quite like this formation, what we're going with in a minute. It's kind of like a 3-4 in midfield out of possession. But when we've got possession, it's just all guns a-blazing, send everyone forward. Ball sent forward here to Diego Diallo on the left-hand side. God knows what he's doing as a left winger, but I guess that's kind of what they've had to do with Manchester United's injuries. Bruno Fernandes. What on earth is that pass? Fernandes just tried to whip one, make a switch to the opposite side of the pitch, and it's out for a throw and nowhere near his own teammates. What's going on there? Anyways, Lewis Hall will take the throw for Newcastle United. I can't believe what I've just seen there, by the way. Bruno Fernandes, although I hate him, is actually a very good footballer. What on earth is he doing there? Lewis Hall takes the throw in. Bruno J with the ball now. Lovely little link-up play here. Lovely. Very well done by Lewis Hall, Bruno J and Anthony Gordon there. Kieran Trippier, lovely first touch. Lovely first touch. Skins Garnacho with a little Ronaldo chop. Longstaff's got options with him. Picks out Big Dan Burn. It's the easy option, which Longstaff has done that so many times recently, but you can't blame him. Big Dan Burn on the ball. It's played back to Martin Dubravka. However, lads, let's get this pitch. Let's get this ball more up the pitch. We can't be sitting back against these. These are dying when we're pressing on them, and actually it looks like we've outnumbered them very well in midfield as well. Ball sent on by Kieran Trippier here. It's Alexander Isak versus Casemiro and Johnny Evans. However, lads, we've got to beat these, you know. We've got to beat these here. You're not lying, mate. You're not lying. Ball sent forward by Casemiro. They've got 2 in attack here. Oh my God, Mainu's through. He's not going to look for the shot. He gives it to Garnacho. He's got a very good chance here. What a tackle by Bruno. Oh my God, this guy is too good. He gives it away to Jacob Murphy, who does lose possession though. Diallo, and it's out for another corner for Man United, this time on the opposite side to the first one. It's on the left-hand side. What a tackle that was from Bruno. Oh my God. Unfortunately, just like give it away. Jacob Murphy, I'll give it away straight away. Bruno Fernandes is down here, by the way. He's just come back from injury. Did anything actually happen? Oh, to be fair, Bruno stood right on his ankle there. Bruno stood right on the fake Bruno's ankle. Oh my God. He looks okay though, Bruno Fernandes, which at least Bruno got his little dig in there, clipped his ankle and said, "I'm the real Bruno here, lad. I don't know what you're doing here." Corner be sent in. Is it by Bruno Fernandes after being absolutely crushed by that heel? Chelsea 1-0. Oh, lads. Chelsea's beating Brighton 1-0. That's not what we need at the minute, is it? That's not what we need. 35th minute, Brighton 0. Chelsea 1. Oh, God. It's not the... Oh, my God. Man United nearly scored. Thankfully, it's outside of the box. Oh, my God. If Chelsea had went 1-0 up and Man United went 1-0 up there, that would have been the end of the world. Anyways, Man United are straight back on the attack, not after Diallo slipped on the floor, and it's now a throw into Newcastle United. Hey, Josh, this better be worth it today. 5:20 in the morning. Honestly, lad, people people take the mick out of sort of people that support Newcastle United or any footballing team that's from Australia or the United States. That takes some dedication, you know, lads. If you have to be up for work, say, like you're doing a 9 to 5, and you're watching your football team play at like 5:30 in the morning, it's some dedication, lads. And as well, of course, I appreciate you coming in the chat, so I thank you very much. I always do appreciate it all. But anyways, back onto the game, just in the 20th minute now, and Newcastle United still playing it out of our defence at the minute. We are playing out the back at the minute, actually. Big Dan Burn on the ball now. He's seen a lot of the ball, Dan Burn, in this game. Jacob Murphy weak on the ball again. Alexander Isak gets absolutely clattered by Johnny Evans, and it is going to be a free kick for Newcastle United, conceded by Johnny Evans, and it's made the switch very early. Anthony's on that left-hand side. Go on, Anthony, go on, son. Lewis Hall's on the ball now. He's driving forward with it very well. He takes a shot, and it's straight at Andre Onana. Pretty basic shot, but I tell you what, if you don't test the keeper, you'll never know, especially that goalkeeper as well. We know some of the errors that he's made. Yeah, it actually nearly slipped out of his hands, but very well done by Lewis Hall there. Nice little drive, and a nice little cut in a shot as well. Very well done, lad. Ball in the middle of the park, yeah, for Manchester United. They've played it around with there very well, actually, to be fair to them. Fernandez on the ball now. He looks a little bit shaky. We need to get into him. Garnacho's running a Trippier here. It's a one-on-one. It's Garnacho v Trippier. Garnacho bottles it and gives it to the fake Bruno. Fake Bruno to Casemiro. Oh my god. Bruno's just tackled the fake Bruno yet again. Bruno G has got the fake Bruno in his absolute pocket. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick from Newcastle United. Now Bruno's trying to... Both the Brunos are actually having an argument here on the pitch, so I can tell you now that'll be all over social media now. 2 Portuguese speaking, 2 Brunos, and of course one's the fake one, which is that Bruno Fernandes, isn't it? Of course it is. Clipped on his ankle beforehand. Go on, Bruno, lad. Do the Geordie's proud, son. Of course he is the fake Bruno, Charlie. He is the fake Bruno. Goal kick sent up by Martin Dubravka. Johnny Evans is proper man marking Alexander Isak, by the way. The ball's not won by Newcastle United, but that should be a free kick for us. It's not going to be, though. It's going to be thrown for Manchester United. Elliot Anderson was dragged down there by the Man United player. Sofian Amrabat, I believe it was, number 22. Or number 4, sorry, not number 22. Onana on the ball, again. Sends it long. Very nice ping, actually. Very nice ping. They are looking to... I think they're trying to send long balls over the defence when we've got the likes of Lewis Hall, Emil Kraft. They're not the tallest defenders whatsoever. So I think that's why they are kind of trying to do it. Anyways, Bruno Fernandes gives it Diego Diallo. Garnacho on the left-hand side. Man United, you need to do something, yeah. Honestly, Newcastle have been the better team so far. We're setting up with like a 4-4-2 at the minute, out of possession. That's what we're doing. Anthony Gordon's playing as a sort of a left striker. Can you give my son Roman? Of course I can. Roman Humphreys, shout out to you, mate. And of course you always comment on the TikToks as well. You've got that blue heart emoji as your profile picture. So I really do appreciate it. Keep on commenting, and I appreciate you all. As always, every single subscriber, every single 7.4 something thousand of yous. And of course the 50,000, nearly 60,000 plus on TikTok as well. That's mental, by the way. Jacob Murphy bursting down this right hand side, and it's one of them crosses to Anthony Gordon. Unfortunately, it is met by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The ball's still up for contention here, though. Jacob Murphy versus Garnacho. Murphy's lost the ball. Diogo Diallo picks it up, sends it forward. It's Emil Kraft versus Bruno Fernandes. Bruno can't keep the ball in, and it's throwing Newcastle United. Bruno's having an absolute stinker of a game so far. Trips gives it to Martin Dubravka. Big Dan Burn driving here. That's what we like to see, Dan Burn, son. Lewis Hall looking so tidy at the minute. Yes, Lewis Hall. That's what we want to see, lad. Getting forward with the ball, which for defenders we've had this season, it's not actually, like, you know, what we've had. Bruno on the ball now. Let's make something out of this, boys. Gordon. Nicely done there. Chops Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Gives it Elliot Anderson, who just gives it straight back to Big Dan Burn. Though very nicely done by Gordon. Nice little bit of trickery, but didn't come to much at all. Kieran Trippier yet again sends it back to Big Dan Burn. He's got to have the most touches on the Newcastle United team at the minute. Lewis Hall skin Diallo. Gives it Elliot Anderson. That left-hand side of Anderson, Lewis Hall and Anthony Gordon is absolutely beautiful, by the way. Thrown for Newcastle United. Trippier went to send it long, and Diogo Dalot has just knocked it out of play as well. Right. Very well done by the lads here at the minute, by the way. Very, very well done. Trips on the ball. Big Dan Burn on it now. Alexander Isak. This is what we like to see. Very good attack by Newcastle. Elliot Anderson sends it in, unfortunately, straight at Johnny Evans. He's got another chance. Let's make this one work, boys. He can't get the ball inside the box. Anthony Gordon. He's done Casemiro. Bruno. Shoot! Shoot, Bruno, lad! It's blocked. Blocked by Scott McTominay. Won by Emil Kraft in the air. Trippier sends it forward. It's met straight by Casemiro. Can Bruno get there? He can. It's met by Scott McTominay though. Man United are now running at Newcastle United. We have the numbers. Don't worry about that. It's about a 5-on-3. Now they've got numbers back. Bruno Fernandes is on the ball. Tries to play through to Garnacho. He's got a very good chance here. And it's a good save by Martin Dubravka there. The offside flag didn't go up, which, in my opinion, I thought that might have been offside, but doesn't matter. Martin Dubravka made a very good save. Is that onside? Let's just take another look at this. Oh, he was onside. He was quite well onside. Pretty far from Trippier there. Let him get past him like that, actually. But Dubravka saved, so it's nothing too much to worry about. Corner to be taken here, though, by Manchester United. Whipped in by Bruno Fernandes. Ball's whipped in. And it's flashed straight across box, not by well over the bar. Oh my god, lads. I thought that was going in there. Amad Diallo yet again. Probably Manchester United's most... I'd say probably most... What's the word? Man United's most dangerous player at the minute. Let's say that. There's no one that's really causing us problems. But if there was anyone, and if there has been anyone, it is Amad Diallo as well. Rasmus Hojlund has been dropped for this game as well. He's... I don't know why. So I mean, he is the only striker in the team. I know he is still a young lad, but still, you'd think you'd want to put your striker in a start 11. Lissandro Martinez also on the bench. Whether we'll see him, you don't know. Fingers crossed we can. So Alexander Isak can absolutely bully him for being that small. No, I'm joking. But look, it's with Big Dan Burn yet again. Oh my god. He's loving his touch. He must have like a bet on over 100 touches or something for Big Dan Burn in this game. Lovely little flick by Gordon there. He absolutely does Casemiro. Casemiro's got no pace about him. Elliot Anderson. Lovely ball through to Gordon. And it's met by Wan-Bissaka again. Wan-Bissaka's unbelievable in them standing tackles, you know. I did say at the start of the stream, he's not one of them players that you want to be messing around with, by the way. What a player he is. But lovely from Anderson and Gordon on that left-hand side. Lewis Hall as well, man. Honestly, that left-hand side is absolutely beautiful. Corner to be taken by Newcastle United, though. Conceded by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And it is going to be whipped in by Kieran Trippier. Not Anthony Gordon. How are trips, son? Make this one work. Big occasion, big game. Come on, lad. Trips whips it in. It's met by Big Dan Burn. It's still up for contention. It didn't go anywhere the first time. Isak wins it though. Elliot Anderson wins it back. It's pinballing everywhere. And it's going to be a free kick for Manchester United. Apparently just hit Isak in the arm. I didn't say it myself. But it's going to be quickly taken by Manchester United's goalkeeper, Andre Onana here. He does send it long yet again. Looking to kind of put it on Emil Kraft as he's always doing. Which I don't know why. Because Diallo, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Mainu, all these players aren't the tallest at all. In fact, I think it's only actually probably Scott McTominay in the whole team that's actually quite tall. Ball sent forward there by... Who was that by? It was Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and it went straight out for a throw for Newcastle United. Half an hour that has been played at Old Trafford, lads. Honestly, yeah. I'm liking the way this is looking at the minute. Every time I've said that, something bad has happened. But Old Trafford, right? Let it stay 0-0 for all I care. Let it stay 0-0. But also, Chelsea 1, Brighton 0. Yeah, let's... However... Brighton, you stopped us from winning, lads. You are at home against Chelsea. Just do something, will you? Are you live over on TikTok too? I'm not, unfortunately. I've actually been banned on TikTok for until like July. That happened like years and years ago, but we will get back to that very, very soon in July. Oh, actually, wait, it's... Yeah, I believe... Oh, it might be my birthday. Actually, no, it is my birthday, June the 21st. I believe it is. I think it is. Or it might be July. Ball sent forward by Kieran Trippier. Yeah, looks to me Jacob Murphy, but he can't, unfortunately. Murphy never likes going into tackles, does he? Murphy, that's one thing I've noticed about Jacob Murphy. He never, ever likes going into the sort of nitty-gritty tackles. Mainu plays the ball forward to Fernandes there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka sends the ball forward to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay against Big Dan Burn. Yeah, Big Dan Burn sort of manhandling the guy. Amad Diallo now gives it to Sofian Amrabat. Amad Diallo again. Amad Diallo outside of the box. Oh my god. Mainu scores. Mainu scores. It's 1-0 Man United. No. No. Mainu inside the box. Absolutely free. No marking whatsoever. It ricochets off about 3 players and it's 1-0 Man United. Oh my god. Let me take another look at this. Amrabat gives the ball to Diallo. Diallo cuts inside the box, or just outside of the box actually. Tries to give it to Bruno Fernandes. Oh my god, Kieran Trippier is playing him miles onside. Trippier, what you doing there, lad? Trippier's meant to be keeping the defensive line there. He's played him well onside. Oh my god, we were joking about Casemiro playing whoever they were playing against the other week. Miles onside as well. Mainu makes it one of the easiest finish of his life. Dubravka couldn't get anywhere near it. What is Trippier doing there, man? However, lads, need a big bounce back from this game, by the way. If Chelsea win this game and we get beat as well, honestly, that is absolutely atrocious. That can't happen, lads. However, man, let's go back to how we started in this game, shall we? Go back to how we started in this game. 58 minutes, boys. Come on. Added time as well. Going on that left. Go on, Gordon, son. That's what I want to see. Gordon whips it over at the opposite side with Jacob Murphy. He's got trips with him, though. Jacob Murphy, lovely ball to Longstaff. Go on, Longstaff, son. He sends it. Isak, you should be there. Longstaff sends it. Actually, to be fair to Longstaff, he sends a nice ball through Alexander Isak. Isak being the poacher of the striker that he is, he should be there, seriously. He's playing more on that left-hand side. What a missed opportunity that is. What a missed opportunity for Newcastle United. However, lads. However, boys. I've got faith in this game, you know. We have been the better team apart from that moment of madness. What on earth Trippier was doing there. We've still got about 57 minutes to turn it around. But oh my god. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Still 1-0 Chelsea as well, by the way. Let's take a look at how the league would be right now. The league table as of right now stands at Newcastle United 7th. Oh, that's not good whatsoever. Newcastle United 7th. So if we get beaten this game, we have to beat Brentford for European football. I can't let Newcastle United leave the last game of the season for European football, especially when Brentford's got nothing to play for as well. It's the most Newcastle game to go and bottle that, man. Honest to God, it is. But Emil Kraft sends it forward to Isak here. Met by Johnny Evans, though. Unfortunately for Newcastle United. Gordon nicks it off Amrabat. Gordon's got a good chance. There's a penalty shout in there. I can't say I've got the best view of that, but Gordon has been took down by 2 Man United defenders there in Casemiro. but it's played straight on. The referee hasn't looked for absolutely anything. Man United is on the attack straight away. Jacob Murphy picks up the ball. Bruno on the ball now. It is going to be a free kick for Newcastle United. Looks like Bruno's been badly hurt by the fake Bruno there. But there is a penalty shouting there. I think we might get a replay on the screen here. I can't exactly see. Gordon wins the ball back. Very nicely done. There's a push there by Casemiro. Wait, no, there's a push there by Amrabat and Casemiro. I can't say it's the most... I can't say it's clear as day, but there's two things to look at there. Amrabat is pulling Gordon. Casemiro slides in on Gordon. I can't say he's not put his studs in him or anything, but to be fair, he does clip his knee there. It will go to VAR. It looks like it's going to be no pen. No pen for Newcastle. Nah, game's played on. To be fair, I can't say it's absolutely clear as day, but at the same time, I have seen worse given. I can't say that, which I think many of us have seen that a fair few times, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen that a fair few times. Eddie Howe was arguing with the fourth official on the sidelines as well. He believes it was a penalty. I mean, he's going to say that, isn't he? Free kick to be taken by Dubravka, though it's sent up long. Emil Kraft had a chance there, though he couldn't just get it. Sean Longstaff has a chance outside of the box. Jacob Murphy has a chance here. He's got it into the box. It's met by Big Dan Burn. Oh my god! How are we wasting chances like this, man? Big Dan Burn sends an unbelievable header back into the box. Someone needed to be there, and it was going in as well. It's just about met off the line by Johnny Evans, I believe it was. Fantastic work by Elliot Anderson on this left-hand side. He's into the penalty area, and it's met by Andre Arnaud. Oh. Lads, do you know what it is? We've been the better team so far. Keep this up, and we will win this game. Fantastic by Big... Oh my god. It was. Big Dan Burn nearly scored. It was a goal line clearance. How's he nearly scored from there? He was just about on par with the goal line. Casemiro off the line. I tell you what, lads. Come on. I've got faith in what here. We've been playing very, very well here. It's going to be a yellow card here, though, for... Is it Diallo? No, it's not. It's going to be for Ellie Anderson, actually. Wow, I didn't see that tackle. There wasn't a full-on replay of that, but yellow card for Ellie Anderson. Left-hand side's been hindered quite a bit now then. It's not what I want to see whatsoever for a tackle on Scott McTominay. Man United have a free kick in our half now. Bruno Fernandes will whip this into the box. Fingers crossed nothing comes of it. Bruno Fernandes. And by the way, lads and lasses, while they are quickly setting up this free kick, like if you are new here, and of course subscribe for Newcastle United content. I do appreciate it. As always, we're trying to break the like record. Bruno Fernandes on the right hand side now. He's giving it back. It's an absolutely fantastic tackle by Mr. Anthony Gordon to dispossess Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United. It is still going to be a throw-in for them though, but at least it's not an attack. We can regroup. We can get back in our defensive shape again. 13 minutes, or not 13 minutes left, sorry. 8 minutes left of this half. There's a replay of that penalty chance, and I've got to say, lads, I don't think it is a penalty. Although Anthony Gordon's heel, his sock of his heel actually has been ripped, I can't say it's a clear penalty. You know I am a very fair fan, but I can't say that it is at all. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a header to absolutely nowhere, and it meets Martin Dubravka straight away. How did we concede that goal, man? Honestly, if we go and lose to that goal, I don't think I could forgive us on this day. We need to finish above Manchester United just to get European football, and of course to finish above Man United as well. We haven't done that in the Premier League era ever. Emil Kraft now looking to send the ball forward. He doesn't though. Newcastle just playing the ball about in the defence. Sent long by Big Dan Burn. One in the air by Casemiro. Jesus. Looks like he's really hurt his back actually. Referee's still playing on. Kieran Trippier with the ball now. Jacob Murphy sends it to Bruno. Newcastle on. Oh, the referee has stopped the... How can you stop the play there, man, ref? How can you stop the play? I'm telling you now, he'll get up in about 2 seconds and he'll be absolutely fine. It's just another burden to stop the game. To be fair, Casemiro there, though, he did jump very, very highly. going to be, I think these sort of things are normally drop balls on. I believe that's what they are. Chelsea are still 1-0 up. I love meeting you and JJ at the weekend, matey. Oh, more than a pleasure, mate. And I did see your match day vlog, actually, on my YouTube recommended as well. So good luck to that, by the way. Really good luck for that. Casemiro just getting treatment, yeah, by the Man United medical staff, and then the game will be resumed. But show me Dan Burn replay as well. Lovely ball sent in. Dan Burn heads it towards goal from, I don't know how he's done it on that angle, by the way. Very well done to big Dan Burn. Lisandro Martinez looking to come up. Well, he's actually warming up here on the sidelines. Whether he's going to come on or not, we do not know, because he is just back to just about full fitness for Manchester United. Casemiro's walking fine off the pitch now. Whether he's actually going to come off or he's just waiting to return back, we do not know. Game's yet to be resumed. Just waiting on the officials and the Manchester United medical staff to get this over and done with. Been subscribed for a while. Honestly, lads, do you know what it is? I don't like to do shout-outs, because if I do one person, then like 10 people ask for them, and obviously if I can't do one person, I'm trying to watch the game, then like, and other people are asking for them, and I'm not answering. I do feel quite bad, so I will just say for the last time, shout out to you, Harry James, mate. Thank you very much for watching the channel for a very long time. I really do appreciate that. But I try not to do them, lads, because, you know, people, it's not about like, oh, I don't want to do them, because of course, if I could, I would. But it would take up all the time, like, doing shout outs rather than what people want to watch. What is the live watch along? Newcastle United have a corner, yeah, and it's sent in by Kieran Trippier. Jacob Murphy on the edge of the box now. Oh, lovely by Lewis Hall. Lovely little shimmy. Is he going to shoot? No, he's not. He can't. He's blocked off. Anthony Gordon. Lovely ball to Kieran Trippier. Tripp's first time. And is there going to be another corner for Newcastle, or is that going to be a throw-in? I believe it's going to be a corner. Trippier to take straight away. No messing about here. Whipped straight in by Trippier. Oh, very bad first touch by Bruno. It fell straight onto his feet. But unfortunately, couldn't get anyone in there. It's another corner for Newcastle United. It's not working at the minute, lads. It's not working at the minute. Kieran Trippier sent the ball forward. And now it's a corner for Newcastle United. Whipped in by Trips. Bruno's there! And it's miles wide as well. Bruno loves his diving headers, but he can't convert this one, unfortunately. 3 minutes. Just about 3 minutes of normal time left in the first half. Thank you very much, lads. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Josh, you are a couple of seconds behind. That might be, mate, because, of course, the stream will be a fair few minutes behind. But another wasted corner there. Honestly, we've been so wasteful from corners this season, man. We seriously have. And Nana sends the ball forward for Man United. Yeah, let's get a goal before half-time, lads. However, big goal. Big goal. Emil Kraft loses the ball. Garnacho had a very good chance there before sorry, caught my breath there. Before Big Dan Burn dispossessed him, but it was called for offside anyways. Martin Dubravka on the ball now. 2 minutes left of the half. Big Dan Burn, let's do something here. Given to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall, lovely little pass to Alexander Isak. Isak to Bruno. Bruno has to play it wide though. It's with Emil Kraft now with Kieran Trippier. Let's go forward with the Trips. Let's go forward. Keep going backwards, Trippier. He's done it about 3 or 4 times now. What a ball by Lewis Hall, by the way. Oh my god. Absolutely pitch perfect ball to Kieran Trippier. Right on the right hand side. Half turn by Bruno. Fantastically done. We need a goal before this half time, lads. We do. He's given it Trips now. He's not got much on at all. Back to Bruno. Bruno to Big Dan Burn, playing in a sort of pivot for Newcastle United at the minute. How well, lads? Anthony Gordon, run on the left-hand side. He knows he can do Amrabat. He knows he can do him. He's done him, and he whips it back, and it's another corner for Newcastle. Boys, this is exactly what we need to do. Another corner for Newcastle. Just make sure it's worked. Or it is going to work, sorry. Anthony Gordon working absolute wonders yet again. How many corners is this for Newcastle now? Honestly, I can't even keep track. Another corner to be sent in by Kieran Trippier here, though. It's got to be met by someone, man. It's got to be met by someone. Sent in. It's on for Big Dan Burn. It's way too wide by Trippier there. Get Anthony Gordon back on these corners. Get him back on. 3 minutes of added time, lads, and I'm going to have to stop the timer because, as you all know, for some reason, the timer doesn't go to, like... The timer, instead of going to 60 minutes, goes to, like, 1 hour, and it doesn't look the best. Thank you very much for that, Taylor. I do appreciate that. But, yes, 3 minutes of additional time in the first half. Jacob Murphy on the right-hand side. He's got some space here. It's a very bad ball, by the way. He had a lot of time and space on his hands there. Bruno Fernandes is breaking now for Man United. Sends a very good ball over Amad Diallo on that right-hand side. Diallo's breaking now. He's got McTominay with him, and it's blocked by Dan Burn again. This game is complete end-to-end football. It actually is an entertaining half, but I must say, we just need to put the ball in the back of the net. I know that sounds simpler than it is, but honestly, we need to be more clinical. That's what it is. Hello, Nadia. I hope you're okay, mate. What has Trippier been doing? Get Gordon back on corners. That's what I've been saying, mate. That is what I have been saying. Bruno Fernandes to take the corner yet again here. Just like Kieran Trippier. He is the respective team's set-piece specialist and captain, of course. It's played short. Still in that corner. Amad Diallo's on the ball now. Goes to shoot. He's got a copy Mainu. Amad Diallo has a very good chance here. Very good tackle by Jacob Murphy there. Oh my god, what a tackle that was. Bruno has to run with the ball now. He's got 3 players around him. He couldn't have done nothing there, to be fair. He couldn't have done nothing there, to be fair. The lad, he had 3 Man United players around him. But what a tackle that was by Jacob Murphy. Oh my god. Saved us a certain goal there, by the way. Saved us a certain goal. Ball's played down the right-hand side. Trippier gives it straight away to Bruno Fernandes, who plays it all the way back to Onana. What on earth is he doing there? I mean, fair enough. He had plenty of other options on, but are they trying to time waste? Onana sends it forward. Straight to Jacob Murphy. Very bad pass from Onana. However, capitalise on it, lads. Let's do something, yeah. 40 seconds left. Longstaff to Bruno. Bruno's not the lad you want to be whipping it into the box. Is it going to be a fraud for Newcastle? Fraud for Manchester United. 20 seconds left of additional time in the first half at this. It hasn't been a bad first half, but we just needed to take the chances when we've been given them. Oh, God. Bruno Fernandes here. With the throw-in. Or Diallo, I should say, sorry. And it's a throw-in for Newcastle United now. No, it's not. It's half-time. Right, ladies and gentlemen, half-time. And I've got to say, yet again, not the worst half-time, not the worst first-half performance, but yet again, not the best as well. Let's not lose against Manchester United, shall we? Let's just at least get a draw, so we know on the final day we will be playing for European football. I don't want to lose against them. We can't give them 3 points, lads. Simple as. But look, lads, of course, as we always do, we'll sort of rate what we think the first half has been out of 10. But just before that, I'm gonna go get another glass of water. When I've been trying to constantly entertain you for 45 plus minutes, my throat does get a bit dry, you know. So I will be 2 seconds, lads. I'm just gonna go and get another glass of water. So stay tuned. I'll be around 2 seconds. Oh, right, well, we're back, lads. So, like we were saying, I'm just reading what Twitter's saying at the minute. Everyone's saying that was a clear penalty. I've got to say, lads, he did rip his sock. Like, I mean, we can see that right there, if you can see. He did rip his sock, and his heel does look a bit bad. Oh my god, the camera just went very weird there, by the way. But I've got to say, lads, it hasn't been the best first half at all. If I'm going to rate it out of 10, and of course you rate that first half out of 10, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say a 6. We created chances. We have been a very good team in that half, but how we're conceding a goal like that, Trippier playing him on side like that, and just not being as clinical as we need to as well in a game like this. I've got to say, lads, I'm not impressed with how we've started. Everyone thinks, to be fair, lads, it could very much so be it could be a penalty, 110%. What do we reckon then, lads? Sean Longstaff to get on in the second half? Not Sean Longstaff, Joe Linton, sorry. I'm just quickly searching up what has been said of that first half from everyone overall. Not much it seems. And of course the live Premier League table now, Newcastle United are in 7th place, Chelsea in 6th, Manchester United in 8th. Oh god, lads, I don't like this whatsoever. I can't lie, I do not like it whatsoever. We cannot lose this game. We simply cannot lose this game. I'm just going to search up what other I might change the name of this video. Right off, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you haven't liked already, please do. We need to beat the record, which, let's just take a look at the record. The record is 170, which we're not breaking that because that was the time when we had Derby. Apart from that was 131, which that was Liverpool as well. So apart from that, it was 101. So if you haven't already, please do like, so it gets spread out to absolutely everyone, which of course I always do appreciate, and I really do, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know. But I'm not going to lie, it's not been the greatest game whatsoever, has it? We've created what chances, but we need to get Isak more involved in the game. Kind of just like what happened. What was it? Sorry. It was kind of the same at Brighton at home as well. We weren't getting Isak involved in the game. We were creating chances, but we just weren't finishing them off. Sorry, I was just getting myself sat up right there, lads. Joe Linton better go on for Longstaff. He better, mate. He better. Honestly, we need to get Joe Linton involved in this game 110%, no matter in what capacity it is. We need to get him in this game 110%. It's got to be Longstaff coming on as well. I don't care if Elliot Anderson is better on the left than he is on the right. Take Sean Longstaff off, put Elliot Anderson on the right and get Joe Linton on the left. Honestly, I can't stand him there. Hello, Charlie, mate. Hope you're okay. How Big Joe? Fingers crossed he can get back on, man. Honestly, this is the Chelsea goal. Let's say the Chelsea goal. Kugaria with the assist against his old team, is it? Oh my god. That's a very good header, actually. Fair play to Cole Palmer. It's a good header, you know. That is actually a good header. Not very good for Newcastle, though, I must say. Not very good at all. Eddie's got a lot to do at half-time. He does, yeah, he does. So what do we reckon about that penalty shout then, lads and lasses? Do we reckon it... Actually, John, it is. We'll get it up. We'll get it up on the screen. What do we reckon? Penalty or no penalty? We'll get it up now. If I can quickly download it. Yes, I actually can. Wow. Didn't think it was going to let us after all the things it's done a day. Do you know what it is? I probably won't now I've said that. It's not going to, is it? Right. Let's have a look. Is it going to come up? Nah, of course it's not, is it? No, but the VAR thing wants to come on now. Of course it does. When we're trying to show the oh wait, never mind. It does. It does want to come on. Right. Is it a penalty, lads and lasses? This is what Casemiro done to Anthony Gordon's heel. Is it a penalty? What do I reckon? To be fair, now I'm looking at it. He's obviously clipped him 110%, but I don't. He has. Do you know what it is? In today's day and age, penalty. In today's day and age, and because I'm a Newcastle fan as well, penalty, penalty, penalty. But actually, it's not the clearest penalty. But yet again, what we've seen given in today's day and age, it is definitely a penalty, 110%. Time to up our game. To be fair, we haven't been the worst. It's just we need Isak in the game. We need someone clinical, and that man is Alexander Isak, if he's well or if he's not. But the goals have got to come from somewhere. The goals have to come from somewhere. David Atkinson says for VAR. What's this? Sorry, mate. I don't know what you mean there, but I do know that the Premier League clubs next season will have to vote to whether if they want to keep VAR in the Premier League. That actually is a thing, by the way, lads and lasses. So VAR could get given away next season. How that just got on my face, eh? No, mate, it was Amrabat who was like shrugging Gordon, then it was Casemiro who went in on his heel, but it should have been looked at on VAR at least. That's another reason to get rid of it now, isn't it? You think VAR will get banned? To be fair, well, I mean, obviously it's up to the clubs. It needs 14 out of 20 votes to go through as being scrapped. That's what's going to happen next season, but if I would scrap it, do you know what it is? It's not VAR itself, because VAR as a whole actually is a very good concept. It's the referees that need sort of improved first, because they are absolutely terrible, seriously. It's the people in the VAR rooms who are getting it wrong. It was looked at VAR. I mean properly though, Mason. I mean, there was no like even VAR sort of like replay on the screen at all. Do you know what I mean? I meant you should be in the VAR booth. I would do a cracking job in the VAR booth, wouldn't I? I mean, every Newcastle United decision, I'd just give it a us. 3-1 to Newcastle. Barnes scores, and then Barnes comes on, scores 2, and then Isak scores. Fingers crossed, mate. What do you think will happen in the second half? Fingers crossed on Newcastle United win, but I've got to say, I just hope it's not one of them Newcastle United games. If you put enough force to rip it as a sock, it's a pen. Very good argument, mate. Very, very good argument. Club games are better to watch because there isn't VAR. That derby against Sunderland, it was actually pretty enjoyable to watch, wasn't it? Because there wasn't any VAR there. Penalty aside, we need massive improvements in the second half. Corners are awful. One thing I can certainly agree with you on there, mate. Longstaff, again, I can agree with you on that again, mate. And wasting too many good chances. Personally, don't think it's enough contact to prove a penalty. A fair few people have been saying that, don't worry. But I have got to agree with the person who said, well, corners have been awful as well. Gordon needs to be on these corners from now. I don't know why we've just went straight back to Kieran Trippier, especially in the second half, if we do get one, because we've got a fair few in that first half. Give them Anthony Gordon. Trippier is honestly so wasteful from these corners, man. He seriously is. So it's got to be Gordon back on them for me, because we actually were, being quite dangerous from them against opposition teams with Anthony Gordon on them corners, rather than Kieran Trippier. Fantastic player, don't get us wrong, but his set pieces have been off for quite a while now. I mean, he hasn't scored a free kick, and God knows how long has he. I mean, when was the last one? Was it he scored against Villa, Manchester City, and there was one more, wasn't there? There was one more, I think. I don't know. Villa. I don't know if anyone can let us know who that was, but there must have been another team that he scored a free kick against, but I can't remember. Don't forget what happened with West Ham, lads. There's always hope. True. I mean, it is only 1-0 as well. Everton, that's right, Hamza, mate. How could I forget that one straight past Jordan Pickford, little arms. But that was Everton, lads. How did I forget that one? It's probably, well, actually, apart from Manchester City, the most memorable one there. No, Trippier doesn't look 100% to be fair. But still, I mean, when he's taking a corner, it's not like you're getting pressed by someone, do you know what I mean? He is only taking a corner. He should be able to get a delivery in very well. But how bad was that goal to concede, man? Mainu left in no man's land because Kieran Trippier, funnily enough, playing him on side, unfortunately. I've liked and subscribed. Thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that. Need Big Joe on. We certainly do need Big Joe on. 110%. I mean, he is just some boy, isn't he, Joelinton? He seriously is, especially when we've had Sean Longstaff, who's, let's be real, not been on good form for the whole season. Apparently out with a broken foot, which no reporter, by the way, anywhere has reported that Sean Longstaff has had a broken foot. He said himself he got that broken foot at the end of last season at Everton away, where we won 4-1. Now, no reporter came out and said that we actually got that Sean Longstaff actually had a foot injury, so I don't know where he's plucked that from, by the way, but form's been absolutely abysmal recently. I don't know if he's just saying that to cover his bad run of form, but to be fair, if he actually is injured and he's putting himself through injections every single game, we've got to sort of hold our hands up and say, you know, you've put your life on the line for the club. But in other words, if he hasn't and he's lied to us just because of his poor form, get him out, sell him next season. Not even just because of that, but of course, pure profit with financial fair play. We need to sell in 8 as well. We've got Bruno, Tonali, Joelinton, Elliot Anderson, Joe Willock, Lewis Miley, and then we've got Sean Longstaff as well, who, by the way, out of them 8 players there, could arguably be the worst one there as well, especially this season. How long is Joelinton going to be on the bench before he starts? Fingers crossed not long, mate. Fingers crossed. Get him on very, very soon. Josh, when are you going on R6 with Adam again? God knows, mate. Honestly, God knows. If we do disappointing in the whole season down the gutter, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I mean, at the start of the season, I did say that I wanted Conference League. I mean, when you take into consideration everything that has happened, getting Conference League right now, for me, would be absolutely fantastic. But Europa League is in our hands. And when we can't do it, when Man United aren't good, go out there and get them 3 points. There's no excuse today. There genuinely is no excuse. We've probably been... It's been an even first half, I can't say that, but we probably have just been the better team. But Newcastle United, how well, lads, there's absolutely no excuse to go and get the 3 points in this game. And I will be annoyed if we don't as well, because this is a Manchester United team who are vulnerable, who have been vulnerable. Even the likes of Sheffield United giving them games at Manchester United. I mean, how well, lads? Come on. You know what I mean? Eddie's talking to Shaw right now. I've seen that. Fingers crossed he's saying you'll be fit for Brentford or something like that. If we don't even get Conference League, it would be a very big disappointment. I can't say that, mate. And Manchester United get us underway for the second half straight away. Lads, it's a big second half needed, undoubtedly. Massive second half needed. Come on, the boys. We need something, yeah. Come on. Andre Onana gets things started from the back for Man United. They were using their defence quite a lot of the time, Man United, by the way, but Newcastle United, as of right now, it looks as if we're going completely for it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Sean Longstaff playing as a striker, Isak on the right, Gordon on the left. Dan Burn pressing up in the midfield area. I don't know what he's doing there, by the way. Wonderful tackle by Bruno. Sends... Go! He should have played him. Isak's with the ball now. He's got to do something. Bruno's got a shot. And it's straight at Onana. Oh, my God. Absolutely adore Bruno. I absolutely adore Bruno, but that decision making from Bruno there. Fantastic tackle, but he should have gave it a Gordon a long, long time ago. Give it Alexander Isak instead. And Bruno did have a shot. Ricocheted off Sofian Amrabat. Straight into Andre Onana again, man. I mean, look, less than a minute in, we've already had a shot on target. We need more of this, you know, lads. More of this, please. Man United straight down the other side of the pitch. Mainu's got a very good chance here. Very good tackle by Dan Burn. Lewis Hall, unfortunately, his pass is dispossessed though. How well, lads. Come on, boys. Need something big here. Chelsea game is still 1-0 for anyone wondering in the 55th minute. Not great for us at all, especially when we are losing as well. Garnacho now. Casemiro just playing around with the ball in Man United's defence. However, boys, press into them, man. We can't just sit off. There's no time to waste here. There's no time to waste at all. Casemiro sends it long. And Trippier coolly wins it. Sean Longstaff now heads it. Oh, yeah. I'm getting sick of Sean Longstaff now. This kid he can't put a pass together to save his life. Oh my god, man. Honestly, do you know what it is? I've been biting my tongue for so long, but Sean Longstaff is one of the worst midfielders I've seen play for Newcastle United. In his current form, he's honestly on par with Jeff Hendrick and sideways passing Nabil Bentaleb. He is absolutely hopeless. Alex Isak on the ball now. Go on, Gordon, son. Go on, Gordon. Very good block there. Very good block by Casemiro. Elliot Anderson, unfortunately, can't get the shot on target, though. I think it took a block there. I think it did. I don't know if it's going to be a corner or a goal kick. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal kick for Manchester United. But honestly, lads, Sean Longstaff is just aggravating me at the minute. How is he still in this team week in, week out? Next season, he's to be fair, right, if we do qualify for Europe, we've got a decision on our hands. Do we keep him for that homegrown sort of stuff, or do we just sell him for what's it called? Financial fair play or something like that. Ball sent forward by Andrea Nana. Isak on the ball now. Isak to Jacob Murphy, whips it in. Gordon! Yes! Come on, Gordon, son! Get it into the man! Gordon scores at St James's Park against Man United, and he does it at Old Trafford as well. Get in there, Gordon! What did I say at the start of this stream as well, by the way? Jacob Murphy, he could ghost for 90 minutes, and it's one fantastic ball in, and Gordon just taps it into the net. That's what we need, boys. That's what we need. Get in there, Gordon, son! Absolutely give it to them. Right, lads. We need to absolutely better on this, you know. We're not settling for a 1-1 draw, yeah, by the way. We're not settling for a 1-1 draw, yeah. Get in there! Lovely little ball from Isak through to Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy, what a ball to Alexander Isak. Casemiro went to sleep, as he has done very recently. Oh my god. Right, lads, look, it's 1-1. Don't stop there. Go even harder. Go even harder, lads. We've absolutely battered them in that half. Anthony Gordon puts it the complete opposite side to Andre Nana there. Come on, boys. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. We're not settling for a 1-1 draw here, you know. This game is winnable, and if we win this game, we will go back to originally where we were, which we need to as well, with Chelsea winning this game. However, this is unfinished business here, lads. We need to do the double over them. We need to beat them for 4 times in a row. We need to get that European spot, and we need to finish above Manchester United for the first time in Premier League history, which is being done now. Come on, boys! Longstaff on the ball. Switches it over to Kieran Trippier. Kieran Trippier now to Emil Kraft. Come on, boys. Build on this, man. Come on! It's exactly what I like to see. Mr. Anthony Gordon, yet again, get that man on the plane to the Euros now. Get him on that plane. Bruno J on the ball. Andre Nana was pressed very heavily there, by the way. He's just given it away cheaply. Isak's kind of playing on the right wing here, by the way. I think we've got like a mismatch going on. We've got Anderson and Anthony Gordon playing as a striker. I don't think we've ever seen Anderson play as a striker before, but nevertheless, Jacob Murphy, very poor pass to Anthony Gordon there, and it's out of play, but Longstaff picks up the ball now, and thankfully Kieran Trippier picks it. It was a very bad pass from Longstaff. Trippier, though, touchdown by Elliot Anderson, well in there. Unfortunately, can't get the tackle off. I think he was fouled by Amrabat there. There's been nothing called by the referee, though. And Man United are breaking here. Scott McTominay sends a ball through over Trippier's head. Garnacho's got a very good chance here. And oh my god, Emil Kraft just gets there ahead of Martin Dubravka. Thank god, it's going to be a corner for Manchester United. But thank god Emil Kraft got there. A lovely ball through there. I believe that was from, was that Scott McTominay, I believe it was. Garnacho. Known Martin Dubravka recently was scoring every day of the week there. Still 1-0 in that Chelsea game. 60 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, it is still Chelsea 1-0. Corner to be taken by the fake Bruno. It's tiny shoelace. Anything to waste time, honestly. These lot would probably take a draw. Yeah, knowing them. They actually would as well. Corner to be whipped in. It's short. Bruno Fernandes to Garnacho. Fernandes shoots. Saved by Martin Dubravka. Jacob Murphy, very poor clearance, and Man United have got the ball straight away. They're attacking straight away. Wan-Bissaka loses the ball. Gordon's through. It's a 3-on-1 for Newcastle. It's a 3-on-1. Isak! Away! Oh my god, how has he missed that? How has he missed that? No. That isn't... You can't ask for better chances than that. You can't ask for better chances than that. Gordon plays a wonderful ball at Isak. Isak hits it off the shoe of Amrabat, to be fair. Now I'm watching it, but he took an extra touch, and it was with his weak foot yet again. It's going to be a corner for Newcastle United. It should have went in the back of the net. Very good defending by Amrabat, I must say, though. I must say. Corner to be taken now. Ball about whipped in. Anthony Gordon whips it in. Big Dan Burn meets it. Players are calling for handball. I don't think it was a big shout there, but the Newcastle players are calling for handball. I don't think anything's going to be made of it. Oh, wait. Oh, lads. I think they're checking for handball. They're checking for handball here. Dan Burn nods it down and it hits. It does hit the arm of Amad Diallo, by the way. But the question is, Dan Burn heads it down straight onto his arm. So, is it a penalty? No, it's not going to be a penalty. Newcastle have a chance straight away, though. Anthony Gordon with the ball now. Elliot Anderson's got on the left-hand side. Anthony Gordon's down now. I think he got absolutely clattered there. I don't know who by the way. I think it was by that little Diallo there. I don't know what was going on, but Anthony Gordon looks to be down here. Please don't say it's anything bad. We don't need that lad to be out with the Euros. Never mind Newcastle United's end of season either. Marcus Rashford warming up for Man United here as well. If it's anyone to go and score against, well, it's him, just like you did in the bloody Carabao Cup final. Chelsea 2-0 up. They're not, are they? They're not. On my screen it says they are 1-0 up. Like, it doesn't say they are 2-0. It says 1 for me. Fingers crossed they're not, mate. But Anthony Gordon is still down now. I'm keeping tabs on that Chelsea score. Gordon, please say he's fine. Please say you're fine, lad. He's walking okay. He's hobbling, but he's looking okay. Right, he looks fine. He's straight back on with it. He's absolutely fine. Thank God. Oh my God, that's not been the story of our season. Knowing our luck, man. Bloody hell. How are them, boys? Straight back into it. It's going to be Anthony Gordon to take the free kick as well. Not Kieran Trippier. So it is going to be Gordon taking the free kick in, which is going to be a delivery, by the way. This is what we need. This is what we actually expected. This works out better. Right, let's see this delivery by Anthony Gordon here. Gordon whips it in. Very nice ball. Do you know what it is? Onana does claim it, but that's so much more dangerous. It's sort of lying on the defender's head to what we don't get with Kieran Trippier. Very well done there by Anthony Gordon. Still 1-0 in that... Oh, it is 2-0 in that Chelsea game. That's the Chelsea game over and done with for us then. 2-0 Chelsea in the 65th minute. How well, lads. Just win this game. Just win this game, boys. Come on. Long ball sent here, intercepted by Big Dan Burn. They've got a good chance here, Man United. It's going to be out for it. Is that a... Oh my God. How many corners in this game? How many corners in this game? Manchester... I do apologise, lads. Sorry. Honestly, when you've been talking for so long and, you know, you're trying to keep up your sort of, like, voice and sort of stuff, it really does get you to the back of your throat. Anyways, Man United do have a corner here. How many corners have they had this game, by the way? Anthony Gordon still hobbling. That's not what I want to say. Corner whipped in. Out by Jacob Murphy. That's a very bad cross. It's 2-1. Diallo scores. Former Sunderland player scores. I said he was going to score, didn't I? I said he was going to score. No, man. No. What was that for a clearance from Jacob Murphy, man? How have we conceded 2 goals like that at Man United? The first one, Kieran Trippier's playing, Kobe Mainu onside for no reason. He's nowhere near his defensive line. Second one, it's straight at Jacob Murphy, and that clearance it's actually pitiful. 2-1 to Manchester United. Start from scratch now. Honestly, I don't know what this mentality is from the Newcastle players, but every time we seem to go 1-0 up, they just, 1-1, they just think the job's done. No, you go 2 times harder. It's a good volley by Diallo, by the way. No chance Dubravka was saving that. Oh my god. Not good for Newcastle this whatsoever. Not good at all. There's no way we can leave at the final day as a club, you know. No way we can, as Newcastle United, we can leave our chances of getting European football on the final day of the season. You can't do that for Newcastle United. Get Joe Linton on now, honest to God. Get him on now. Ball's on our right hand side with Man United yet again. To be fair, I did say that Diallo, even though he is an ex-Mackham, if there was anyone to actually create danger in this game, it is him. He's just looked alive in this game as well. But oh my god, lads. Oh, poor defending again. Newcastle with the ball now. Oh, gonna be a throw for us. Oh my god. Ah, you're right, it is coming up to 60 minutes, so it's normally when it changes sort of stuff, isn't it? We've got to see Joe Linton on with 40 minutes on the clock, surely. Surely we've got to see him then, because he got quite a fair few minutes at Burnley away, and I mean we've played Burnley, Brighton, and then this game as well, so surely he's got to be match fit up to then. Amad Diallo's getting treatment off Man United's medical staff now. Oh my god, it just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it, honestly? It just goes from bad to worse. Just get up and get on with it, man. Honest to God, get up and get on with it. Oh, lads. Still 2-0 Chelsea as well. Don't agree with Sean Longstaff doing that, by the way. Ball comes in, and obviously that young kid for Man United scores. Joe Linton and Miggy is coming on, by the way. When that kid Diallo scored that volley for Man United, Sean Longstaff wasn't marking anyone. And bearing in mind he's been absolutely pony in this game. And when he scored that goal, he's shouting at his Newcastle United teammates. So, you know, look at yourself before you speak to your teammates like that, mate. You give a performance like that week in, week out, and you're not marking anyone. And then you're shouting at your teammates. You should have been marking them. You do your job. I'm getting sick of them now, mind. Honest to God. Anyways, like I said, away from... Honestly, I hope Longstaff's coming off, by the way, and it isn't Elliot Anderson. That Joe Linton and Miggy Almiron are coming on for Newcastle United. We've got a very good chance here, by the way. Isak's running forward. It's a very good tackle by Amrabat. Is it going to be a free kick for Newcastle? It is a free kick for Newcastle. Thank you very much, Jacob, mate. I love you too. It's a free kick for Newcastle United, yeah. Conceded by Casemiro. There's going to be no danger from it, but I don't think it even was a free kick, to be fair. I don't think it was. Thank you very much, lads. I appreciate that. Casemiro has just been carded, by the way. And it's going to be Fabian Shaw coming on as well. Elliot Anderson comes off. Elliot Anderson comes off instead of Joe Linton. Instead of Sean Longstaff. Honestly, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sean Longstaff. I don't get it. Another shameless performance from Sean Longstaff again, week in, week out, for the past 20 odd game weeks. How's he not been subbed off there? Keep Elliot Anderson on. The kid's 10 times better than what Sean Longstaff is. Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm saying here. What is this favouritism of Sean Longstaff? Eddie Howe comes out and says, oh, but he's got a good engine on him. Good engine. What, to make himself look busy for 90 minutes? To mock himself? To make him hide? Nah, honestly, man. I'm actually wasting my breath getting angry over Sean Longstaff because he's absolutely terrible. It should have been Elliot Anderson that stayed on there. Elliot Anderson's been absolutely fantastic recently. Oh, Bruno Fernandes is down now. Oh my god. Get up, man. How many times has this game been stopped for Man United players? Just get up and get on with the game. Emil Kraft has went to right back and Fabian Shaw is playing right centre back. Obviously shows us that Kieran Trippier was not 100% fit for this game. Miggy Almiron on the right hand side. Let's hope Longstaff gets the equaliser. Oh my god, no one my luck he will, mate. Has Sean Longstaff got some dirt on Eddie? Do you know what it is? Something's going on between them two, you know, because you can't have such favouritism in a player who gives you no productivity at all. Honestly, it's getting on my nerves now, like. Seriously bad. Mickey Almiron with the ball. First touch he's had in the game. I tell you what, Bruno's been quite busy. We've got to give credit to Bruno as well. Bruno's been quite busy in this game, to be fair to him. He does. He does. He seriously does. Oh my god, Man United's got a good chance here. Bruno Fernandes. What a tackle that is by big Dan Burn. Oh my god, he's absolutely exceptional. Dan Burn he's been absolutely exceptional. Bruno Fernandes is down again. Just pack it in, man. If you're not fit enough to play, get off the pitch. It's like the 4th time he's went down now. But what a tackle by big Dan Burn, by the way. Oh my god. What a player that guy is, man. What a player. I think Eddie Howe has too much loyalty to English players. Has anyone noticed that, says Rune Dog? Did Joelinton not come on? Wait, did Joelinton not come on? Did he not? Elliot Anderson came off. And Trippier... No, Joelinton is on the pitch, lads. He is on the pitch. Corner whipped in by Fernandes. This time away by Miggy Almiron. Get in there, Miggy's son. Oh, he's flapped out. Miggy's flapped out with the challenge there, man. How where? Fernandes shoots and it's over the bar. Why would you do that, Miggy? He's well in for the 50-50 then. He flaps out of it. No, don't worry, lads. It's okay. Yeah, Anderson did have a card eye. That's one reason, but he's done it all season and kept Longstaff on it in positions like that. Come on, lads. Come on. Show us something, boys. We can't lose this game. Simple as, we cannot lose this game. Anthony Gordon's looking okay now, by the way. Gordon, through to Isak, to Joelinton, to Longstaff. Longstaff, you've got to score this, you know. He's one-on-one. He's one-on-one, and he can't score. He can't put it past the keeper. He's one-on-one, man. Nah, it's actually getting to the breaking point, this, you know. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he can't score. One-on-one. Bruno, how well, lad. Show how a proper midfielder does it. Isak now. Isak the Kraft. Isak doesn't look right in this game either. Isak doesn't look right. Kraft whips it in. It's only Joelinton there. Joelinton gets there. It was going over the ball, but it is a save by Andre Onana. Very big save for the cameras there, I must say. But it is going to be a corner for Newcastle United. But, oh my god. How's Longstaff missed that chance there, man? Thomas says he can sense an equalizer coming in. I hope you're right, mate, by the way. I hope you're right, okay. Centre corner in. Sean Longstaff's just headed the ball and it's nearly went out for a throw-in. You kind of write this up, you know. I'm not even making it up. Lewis Hall lines up a shot. Gets dispossessed by Bruno Fernandes, though. He plays the ball through Amad Diallo. Man United's got numbers here. Diallo's just absolutely skinned. Oh. Gordon concedes a free kick for Newcastle. This is not good here, like. This is not good at all. Yellow card for Anthony Gordon now. Trying to, Ash, mate. We're trying to, but it's not looking good. 23 minutes. Why is Longstaff actually getting frustrated? Lad, everyone's frustrated with you. Why are you getting frustrated on that football pitch when your performances is the one that's frustrating? Honestly. Fernandes ball through from the free kick area. Yeah, I'm just so demotivated. That's the word. For this game now, man. Honestly, Bruno Fernandes whips the ball in, and it should have been 3-1 to Man United. Defence leaking there yet again, and should have been 3-1 there. Fantastic ball whipped in by Bruno Fernandes. How someone didn't get on the end of that, I do not know. Scott McTominay should have got there. Tonali's done very well recently with the foundation and all that sort of stuff, but oh, not good viewing, I can't lie, lads. It's not good viewing at the minute. Ball sent up by Shaw. Anthony Gordon. How are Gordon, son? You've been fantastic this game. We need just a bit more, lad. 20 minutes more. 20 minutes more and you can have a week of rest. Actually, to be fair, it's not a week, is it? We're playing on Saturday. Bruno on the ball now. Hojlund, lovely ball to Bruno. Bruno get there. Nice tackle by McTominay. Longstaff wins the ball back. Hojlund loses the ball. And it's going to be a free kick for Newcastle United. Lads. Needed a neck crack there. Longstaff, give him the ball. Give him the ball. Longstaff, give him the ball, lad. What are you waiting for like that, man? Miggy with the ball now. He overcomplicates everything. Big Dan Burn to Lewis Hall. How well, lads? We need something big. We'll have the whole game. Tony G. Lovely. Tries to play the 1-2 with Isak. Can't get there. Isak's tackled again by Casemiro. It's going to be another free kick for Newcastle. I think Barnes will come on Sunday, Josh. Oh, is it Sunday? I thought it was Saturday. Yeah, Barnes will obviously come on in this game. It's sometime. I mean, it's bound to happen, like. Can't let the Manx... No, we can't, mate. We simply cannot. Hello, Soulsby, mate. Hope you're okay. Honestly, lads, I'm not in the mood for this game now. Like, I'm actually not. I thought we were actually going to give it something in the second half, but... What's this been, man? What has this actually been? Free kick took by Newcastle United. It's just played around and we've lost the ball again. We've lost the ball already again. This second half has not been good from Newcastle, like. Apart from the goal, it has not been good. Big Dan Burn wins it in the air, as you'd expect. He's been class Dan Burn the day. He seriously has. Hojlund, Lewis Hall. Lovely little pass to Anthony Gordon. Lovely pass to Hojlund. Tries to play Isak through. Isak can't get a touch there, and it's calmly passed back from Johnny Evans to Andre Onana, who gives it straight to Sean Longstaff. Longstaff, you've got to get there, lad. Ball through to Gordon. Go on, Gordon. How are Gordon, lad? Come on. Oh, my God. It's sent right across the goal and Miggy just misses it. That's another... Why are we so unclinical? Why are we so unclinical, man? Ball from Longstaff, and it's, I mean, just missed by Miggy Almiron. Honestly, I think he's like... Let's just take another look at this. Oh my god, a millisecond early and he would have got on at the end of that. However, boys, man. Gotta get something in this game. Gotta get simply something. It was just sent wide, man. Just by Miggy Almiron. We need to create more chances like that. We need to. However, boys, come on. However, lads, show us something. However, lads. Hojlund on the ball now. Lovely play by Big Joe. Garnacho on the left hand side by Man United. Just lost the ball. It is still 2-0 to Chelsea, by the way. They have won that game against Brighton and Hove Albion at the Amex Stadium. But it's time for Newcastle. Simply at least draw the game. 17 or just about 16 minutes left. We can't lose. We can't lose this game. Ball sent forward long, but Kraft heads it just back to Dubravka. And oh my god, he's put it out for a corner. That's absolutely woeful goalkeeping. Dubravka just has to literally catch the ball. Man, if Man United score off this corner, oh my god. I'd never let Dubravka live the day down. Man United do have a corner here though. 16 minutes left to play. My birthday is in June, mate, when I will turn 18 years old. I am very happy for that, by the way, although I am not happy at the minute right now. Through this game. Fernandez set to whip the ball into the box for Manchester United here. He does. It's met by the head of Casemiro, and thank God it's wide. They should have scored there again. Lewis Hall, lovely little... Gordon, what's Gordon doing there? Gordon could have chased for that ball easily. I don't know what Gordon's doing there, mind. I don't want to say quite lazy, because Gordon's a very intensive player in this game. He does work his socks off, so you can kind of, you know, give him a little bit of freedom with criticism. But he looked a little bit lazy there, but I'm not going to lay the law down on him, because he is absolutely superb in every other aspect. Happy birthday for June. Thank you very much. Dubravka takes a goal kick now. Dan Burn to Shaw. What a centre-back partnership that was. We should see that back for Brentford as well, by the way. Shaw, lovely little dinked ball through. Joe Linton just nearly loses the ball. Just gives it a Dan Burn. Lewis Hall gives it a Gordon now. I don't know what Gordon was doing there. Gordon looks touch and go at the minute, mind. Lewis Hall's give it a Bruno. Switch. Long switch. Can he just get there? Can Kraft just get there? He just keeps it. No, he doesn't. Goal kick for Manchester United. Harvey Barnes is coming off now. Love your videos. Thank you very much. People were calling for the Harvey Barnes substitution, and Harvey Barnes is coming on for Newcastle United now. Wow. Is that actually Sean Longstaff getting took off? No way is that Sean Longstaff getting took off in 2024, by the way. But also, that does tell us what we're going for. Four up front. Harvey Barnes, Miggy Almiron, Alexander Isak and Anthony Gordon. I wonder how we're setting up here, by the way. I think it looks like Harvey Barnes is going for a second, like playing as a second striker here. Anyways, Anana hits a ball on Harvey Barnes. And if you ever wanted to be a Newcastle United hero, I'm telling you now, it's now, lad. Man United can break you. They can break you. But for some reason they don't choose to. They let Newcastle United all get back for some reason. Harvey Barnes, we need them fresh legs, lad. Still got the ball, Man United do, though. What's your opinions on the match so far? It's been touch and go, mate, but the second half, although we have scored in this one, which does sound weird, I haven't liked it whatsoever for various reasons. We haven't particularly played very bad, but we've just been unclinical. Sean Longstaff's played very bad. It's just not been a very moralising second half. Fernandes is down again, man. Oh, I can't stand this guy. It's the 6th time he's went down in this half in itself. I can't stand him, man. $12 how 12 minutes, lads. Bruno, oh my god, I can't believe that Bruno Fernandes, the fake one. He's been unfit for a amount of games. He comes back against Newcastle United and plays absolutely fantastically. It's our luck written up that, seriously it is. Lewis Hall now tries to whip the ball through to Gordon, straight to Onana though, again. Not from Lewis Hall, I'm just saying in general. There's so many times we've wasted the ball and it's went straight to Onana every single time. Free kick for Newcastle here. Lewis Hall, he's got a lot of space. He's got people with him as well. He's got Elliot Anderson and Harvey he's got Harvey Barnes and Anthony Gordon. Tony G. Nah, he looks knackered, Anthony Gordon, like. He looks absolutely knackered. 3 or 4 times now, he's kind of not like shied away from the challenge, but he just looks half bothered. And I'm not saying he is because he's ran his socks off today. But, bloody hell. He looks absolutely knackered. How I'm feeling like it's another 10 minutes you've got to give. It looks like Lisandro Martinez and Marcus Rashford are coming on for Manchester United here. How well, lads? How well? Thrown for Newcastle. Emil Kraft just clips it off Bruno Fernandes. And it looks like Rasmus Hojlund's coming on as well. Oh my god. Not that they are good substitutions, but of course it's something for our defenders to deal with that's new to them in the game. Harvey Barnes on the left now. How are Barnes, son? Very wasteful pass from Harvey Barnes there. What was that? Very wasteful pass. And it's going to be a yellow card for Amad Diallo. What happened here? Oh, Diallo's pulling Gordon's shirt. That's what it's going to be. So with Chelsea winning and Man United winning, does this mean we won't get in Europe? No. What has to happen, mate, if Manchester United win this game, and of course Chelsea's game is in the 89th minute now, and they are winning 2-0, so essentially they have won that game. So Chelsea have won that game now. If Man United win this one, they are still behind us on goal difference, so all we have to do is beat Brentford on the final day and hope Manchester United... no, all we have to do is beat Brentford on the final day. And hope that Man City win the FA Cup. But lads, we should just get a point out of this game and have it over and done with. Harvey Barnes whips the ball in. Emil Kraft does get there, but it's a goal kick again for Manchester United. Not a bad ball at all from Harvey Barnes, by the way. Not a bad ball at all. And it's going to be a triple substitution by Eric Ten Hag's men here. Oh god, I tell you what, these substitutions are quality, to be fair. Diallo comes off. I think Mainu comes off. What's that, Jake? Sorry, mate. Yeah, it is, Jake. But of course, I'm not going to tell you to, but it is. It is, yeah. Rasmus Hojlund comes on. Is that Garnacho coming off as well? I believe it is. Mainu does come off. And Martinez comes... Oh, my God. Eight minutes, lads. Give everything. Give everything, boys. 8 minutes left. However, please, man. It's got to be something big, boys. It's got to be something big. Man United's took the goal kick now. Joelinton misses the header. It's going to be a free kick for Newcastle here. Joelinton plays it quickly. Lewis Hall gets it out to Harvey Barnes. Barnes has got space on this left hand. Run with it, lad. You've got Lewis Hall overlapping with you. Doesn't use him, though. He uses Gordon. Lovely ball in. Tries to find Kraft. Doesn't find him. Shaw went for the shot there, and it's actually hit off Kraft. Dan Burn needs to make it there, and he plays it all the way back to Martin Dubravka. It's a very risky pass, but thankfully it has came off. He gives it Lewis Hall here. Look, lads, just get one chance and be clinical. Just talking of being clinical, Isak's got a good chance here. He's got a good chance. He's tackled by Lisandro Martinez. Man United's got another good chance here again. This game is end to end. It is end to end. Hojlund's got a chance. He turns. If he scores, he shoots. It's 3-1. To Man United, and Hojlund shushes the Newcastle fans. I don't know who he thinks he is, by the way. Coming like Sean Mills and shushing our fans. Oh, aye, you only have to spend billions of pounds to the biggest club in the world to win a Carabao Cup. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely pathetic club. Absolutely pathetic. Spend £100 million on Anthony, but of course our owners are bad. Get your sell away, man. Get your sell away, you mug. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. I can't believe it, lads. I actually don't know who he thinks he is either. Who does... Diallo hates the Mags. That's a Sunderland fan, by the way. He has subscribed to us to put that in the comments, so thank you very much for subscribing, Connor, mate. I do appreciate it, so thank you very much. But, look, as we're speaking right now, lads, it looks just about... Well, I mean, it is game over now. That's detrimental to our season. That is very detrimental to our season. 3-1 against Man United 1. 3-1. These are absolutely terrible, man. They are absolutely terrible. The teams that these have been given the game now. How have we conceded 3 goals to these? Kieran Trippier unrightfully plays one onside. The second goal is terrible to concede. And the third one is... We can't do this to ourselves. we're leaving it till the final. You can't let Newcastle United leave it to the final game of the season. If we leave it to the final game of the season, you know exactly what's going to happen. We'll beat Brentford, and Man United will go and win the FA Cup. It'll just happen every single time. It's honest to God, man. I can't believe we've lost 3-1 to these. I can't believe. These have been battered off mediocre teams all the way through the season as well, man. How rare. Tackle by Lewis Hall. I mean, doesn't mean nothing, but he's an absolute grafter. Well in Lewis Hall's son. Harvey Barnes to create something. Gordon now. He's got Miggy with him. Make yourself useful, lad. Miggy's on that right-hand side. At least get a goal back, lad. Joelinton shoots, and it's way over the bar. Goal kick for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes down again. Oh my God. I cannot stand this guy. Christian Eriksen coming on for Man United here. Bruno's actually going off now. Thank God, man. Does anyone know who Man United have to play on the final game of the season, by the way? I don't actually know who it is. Is it Brighton? That's a very big guess. It might be. Brighton, right, okay. You can't tell me Brighton have done us like an absolute mug, by the way. If Brighton lose to Newcastle, draw to Newcastle, let Chelsea beat them and let Man United beat them as well. All the games play on the final game at the same time on the final game of the season as well. Oh my God. Now, make sure to stay tuned for the next watch-along against Brentford, by the way. Oh my God, what a watch-along that's going to be. We'll have to keep track of the Chelsea and well, maybe not the Chelsea score, but the Man United score at the same time as well. Right, Brighton's actually made it 2-1 in the 90 plus 8th minute against Chelsea. I don't know. Let me just quickly check how many minutes of added time that game's been given, because they have made it 2-1. 10 minutes of added time. Right. Lads, do us a favour. Please go and score another in that game. Nah, highly unlikely that they will, of course, but you never know. Just do a favour, please, lads. Do us a big favour, please. Fabian Shaw tries to get the ball through for Newcastle United. There will be 6 additional minutes in this game at Old Trafford between Newcastle and Man United. Harvey Barnes, what was that cross? Somehow it actually finds Emil Kraft. It was terrible delivery though, and it's going to be a corner for Newcastle United. It is going to be a corner. Anthony Gordon to take. Gordon whips it in. Met by no one. Oh, for God's sake. Gordon shoots. Oh my God! Lewis Hall. Yeah, I said he was going to score, you know. What a goal, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's one back, you know. It's one back. What a goal from Lewis Hall. Oh my God. Outside the box, it just falls to him. That's an absolute screamer, that, you know. Headed away by Casemiro. Lewis Hall, one touch. Jesus. Old Trafford's that boy's playing ground. Oh my God. It's 3-2, lads. I mean, there's 5 minutes. If we can pull something off, yeah. I tell you what, I'll be ecstatic, mine, but what a goal from Lewis Hall. It kind of rhymes as well, doesn't it? Yeah, there might be a little bit of hope here, you know. There might be a little bit of hope. It's his first ever league goal for Newcastle United as well. However, boys, come on. Come on. We're not going to win, but let's hope we get a draw. Lewis Hall straight back on the ball now. Harvey Barnes to Lewis Hall. Go on, Lewis, lad. Go on, Lewis. In the box. Unfortunately, straight out of Nana. He's going down like an absolute muppet as well. What a freak. No, there's no more I'd love to put one against these now, you know. Rasmus Hojlund shushing us like that. Oh my god. Now, we need to draw this game now. We need to draw this game now. Just about 3 minutes left to play. 6 minutes additional time. As I'm speaking right now, it is the 92nd minute and 50th second. Come on, lads, please. There's scenes if we got a 3-3 equaliser in this game. Oh my god, if we got that. Oh my god. I don't want to get too excited. But no, look, no, that's when it went all bad. I said we're all battering them, and as always, they go back and win the game. So, oh my god, these have been battering us for the whole game. Oh my god, we're not gonna draw or do anything here. Honestly, I feel so bad watching this game, man. We've been so bad today, and I can't really stand them. I'll kind of keep that negativity and fingers crossed we'll get a goal, because that kind of seems to what's going to happen. Sean Longstaff's been so bad today. Honestly, he's been absolutely terrible. It's just no way in hell is Newcastle United in this game going to even get a point. We're not even going to get a goal. Nah. We don't deserve anything from the game. Man United rightly so deserve to win 3-2. Do you know what it is? I don't even want us to get another goal. Fingers crossed that works, because it seems to, every time I say something bad, we'll go and score a goal. Bruno on the ball now. Go on, Bruno. Oh, lovely ball through to Kraft. Go on, Kraft, son. Run with it. Full time in that Chelsea game as well, by the way. Chelsea did win the game 2-1, not 5-1. Shaw on the ball now. Joe Linton, lovely little dinged pass to Lewis Hall. A minute or so to go now. A minute or so to go. Gordon. What was that for a pass? Gordon has been terrible in the last half an hour of this game, unfortunately. Oh my god. Less than a minute left to play now, lads. Less than a minute left. Anthony Gordon. Isak's with him. Gordon again. Go on, lad. Isak, tackle him there. Tackle him. Yes, well done. No, you've lost the ball, man. Harvey Barnes has still got it with him, though. However, Barnes, son. He plays it all the way back to Bruno. Thank God he just chips it over him. Lewis Hall now. 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Bruno G to Joe Linton. Shaw. Is he going to have a crack? He's going to whip it in the box. It's out. Rashford absolutely boots it away. There's 8 seconds left. Oh my god. How have they been allowed to get the ball there? How have they been allowed to get the ball there? It's a very good tackle by Lewis Hall, but it looks like it's all over and done with. It looks like it's all over and done with. Yep. Full time. Full time at Old Trafford, ladies and gentlemen. Manchester United 3, Newcastle United 2. That, I don't know what to say of today's performance. It's just been a proper letdown. You know, this is a game where we had to win, or at least get a draw, man. Against a Man United side who's been woeful. Unfortunately, we couldn't get that today. And it looks back to the drawing board for Newcastle United. So look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining me on the live watch along today. As always, thank you for all the donations. Like if you haven't already, so of course we can kind of try and beat that like record if you haven't liked the video already, or the live stream, shall we say. And subscribe if you are new around here for all Newcastle United content, and I mean all as well. See you all tomorrow, hopefully for some exciting news if there is any, but not being a good performance today. So thank you very much for joining, but I'll see you all in the next one. Not great today at all. So yet again, thank you very much. Absolutely love you all.